And now for the most famous words in motorsport.
Drivers, start your engine!
They come down to the line, green flag goes in the air, 2 by 2 as they head off into turn number 1, and already they're getting racy just past the start-finish line.
He's gonna try to pull the slide job! He can't get there! They cut!
This is Cal Norton Jr. and this is Ricky Bobby. And you're watching Flying Aces YouTube channel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Outlaw, good evening to you.
Good evening, Will, man.
Michael Yeager is our pole daddy tonight on the stream. Question is, who's going to grab the pole at ISM Speedway tonight, or Raceway? That's the question. Gavin Hibbs is ready to roll. He's already in the chat, ready to rock and roll. My goodness, man. I cannot believe it's already week 9. We're 1 week away from this championship race.
The finale.
Yep, that's right. Good evening, Michael Yeager and Joe Mama. He says, sup. Joe Mama, you ready to rock and roll tonight or not? That's the question.
Sup, Joe.
That's the question.
Joe's always ready to rock.
Yeah, he is. Got several drivers could be in contention tonight. I've seen Juan Benitez have a ton of success at this track this week in the official stuff. Man, we ran a race here, was it Monday night, I believe?
Monday night.
And
Yes.
saw a lot of good cars there. Wow. Cannot wait to watch this one. It's only 134 laps, or excuse me, 156. It's a short race.
156 laps at Phoenix ain't long.
No, it's a short one. Brandon Lawless, what is up to you, my man? And Chuck Whitehead. Alex Kroenke in the house. That's right. That's right. Alex Kroenke in the house. Boys and girls, the race room has already been set up. We're 3 minutes away from iRacing time before that goes live. Your password will be round 9, all one word. Chronic, good evening to you, buddy. How are you? And Diego Andres Cordoba Molina back in the house tonight with us, along with Justin
Hello,
Egan.
Diego, and everybody else.
Doing very well, Diego. Diego, I am absolutely hooked on the road racing, my man. I am hooked. I tried my best to get online tonight and run an official race in those Ferrari GT3s, and I did not get a chance to. Time slipped away from me. But I am hooked on that road racing. I really am. Michael Yeager missed last night's dream, so I showed early. Outlaw, what's going on with Kyle Busch?
Well, Kyle's running good. He just ain't. I don't know. He's just not hitting on anything in the playoffs. But I think this week's going to change. I think you're going to see him in Victory Lane Sunday, and I hope they bring a better package to Homestead than what they brought last year. So I'm looking for him. I'm looking for big things out of that 18 the next 2 weeks.
Wes Polly, I was testing one of those dirt midgets. They're at the dirt track in Charlotte, and yes, they are a lot of fun. But I often find those to be just like the late models. I struggle in them. Unless it's got a wing on it, I struggle. Ready for more cold weather coming? Yes, Chuck. How about that? Shoo. Tomorrow's going to be bitter cold, and then next week's going to be cold. Yeah.
Next week's going to be colder than tomorrow, I think, is what they're saying.
I think so. We got a chance at some snow up here in these mountains, Chuck.
Yeah, tonight and early next week.
Yeah, tonight I don't see it coming, but maybe Tuesday night. Roger Sparks, what's up? What's up? Keith Koompa, they call him the Wildcat, is in the house.
Wildcat in the house, boys.
That's right. Wildcat is in the house. All right, we're about a minute away from that race room opening. Driver introductions have been done. Drivers meeting has been done. It's go time. Matt Coker in the house. Cold weather means more iRacing. I like where your head's at, Matt Coker. Amen to that. When we start missing days of school, that's a lot of iRacing for me. That's all I can say. Big fan of the wintertime when it comes to iRacing. Big fan. I must be getting rusty. Haven't got a pole in a while. Yeah, Lane, you've been 4 or 5 streams without a pole. It's okay, man. Hang in there. Hang in there. Jesse Fox
You've already got the record. You got the record for most poles for a driver, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Hey, look here. Landon Sports Talk in the house this evening. Yes, sir. Of course he is. Of course he is. Cold weather equals more four-wheeling. Ooh. I got myself a nice hot cup of brew on this. It's not so chilly tonight, but it's not warm. So I'm drinking a little coffee on the lukewarm temperature outside tonight. Enjoying this nice evening at the house. Landon Sports Talk, I made a new prediction. Chase Elliott will win, and Joey Logano will not make the championship.
That's bold. That is bold, my friend.
I don't even want to go there. Joe Mama, laugh out loud. Ain't no way Lane has the most poles. Oh, Joe, you're right there in the running. There's no doubt about it. Justin Egan says hi. Hey, Nelson F1 fan, right back in here with us. Attaboy, Nelson. How are you? Hello, Flying Aces. I'm waiting for the first snowstorm. Heck yeah. Amen to that.
I'd like to get a snowstorm.
I like that snowstorm too. I do. I started getting the pole here at the Aces stream. Yeah, I tell you what, you've been a long time pole winner there, Joe Mama. No question. Logano hasn't done good at ISM. No, he's not. But he did finish 10th back in the spring. So I think a 10th place finish probably gets him into the championship race. If he can replicate that on Sunday, I think he's at Homestead. I believe that. I got the most DNF, Juan Benitez says. Hello, Michael Smithy. Let's go fast tonight, Joe Mama. Boys and girls, who we got tonight? That's the big question. I'm going to watch a little bit of practice and wage my pick to click here in a little bit. I'm not ready yet. Earnhardt
I've already
Jr.
got my
2?
picks. I got my picks.
Ooh, Earnhardt Jr. 2. What? Keep a lookout. I don't know what you mean, Matt Coker. Am I missing something here is the question. I'm a 2-time pole winner after today. That's right, Michael Yeager. Nice. Heck yeah, round 9. Is the race room open? You all know who the click to pick. Joe Mama's, I think he's calling his shot right there. But
I don't know about that, Joe. Not after what I've seen earlier in the week. So we'll see.
It's going to be interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, the race is still not live. Or maybe it is. Where are we at here?
Matt Coker said that's his new username, Will.
Oh, I got you. 10-4. All right, hey, ladies and gents, we are live. Race room is ready to go. Flying Aces Round 9 is the title of the room, and she's wide open. Let's get in there and practice a little bit.
Keith Coker says he don't have cold weather down in Texas.
Oh, yeah. Well, the southern part probably not. Up there in that northern part of Texas, they get some snowstorm. Chronic says Chris Worrell's his pick to click. All right.
Worrell Daddy.
You can't go wrong there. That's all I can say.
I'm going to give you my picks to click here in a moment once I get everything. You know, Will, man, the other night was trying to get those paint schemes load up solid white. It's still doing it this evening, so I'm trying to get that fixed here.
Wow.
I don't know what's going on with that paint that I've got, so I deleted it and trying some other things here. But anywho.
Yeah, Kentucky snow on Tuesday. Hopefully, Lando, we get some of that as well. We have a green light outlaw on Wheelman. All right, so Michael, we have the green light. Keith Kumpa gives us the green light. We're going to head on in there. As much as I love Chase and he's my driver, he won't make the Final Four. I got to agree with you, Gavin. I really do. Lawman, you rock. Ooh, I like a Lawman. Lawman's good. My wife is in a pool in Florida right now, 90 degrees. Dang, Jesse. Whew, that must be nice. Yeah, must be nice. We're firing on all bulbs this evening. Yes, we are, Talk Coolin. How are you this evening?
We got the bulbs ready to go, boys.
Look at him.
Michael, let's see. Michael Smithy says he thinks Ray Rogers is going to win this unit.
Tell you what, he ain't bad. That's all I can say.
What do you think, Will, man?
I'm trying to get the password in here. It's round 9. I typed in aces, mistakenly typed in aces. I got the incorrect password message. All right, there we go. Boys and girls, let me do one more look over here. We got everything up and running. Cameras are good. We have our standings on. Trading paints is working. I'm ready to hit that go button.
Well, man, you've got it going on
I think so, man. I think so.
Goodness gracious.
I think so.
Did you wake up from your nap early or something?
No, I didn't take a nap this evening.
That's unusual.
I put a pitching machine together after school today. We bought a new pitching machine, and my goodness gracious, $3,000 for the thing, I tell you.
That's going to save your arm.
It's going to save my arm, and we're going to get a lot of cuts in on that thing. Hashtag free one.
Is it a good one?
It is. It's a Rawlings pitching machine. It's digital. All you got to do is punch in the number you want it to throw, and bam, there it is.
You're kidding me.
I kid you not.
That's insane, Will, man.
Landon's got Harvick in his fantasy lineup. That's not a stretch. I believe old Harv's going to be pretty good this weekend.
Yeah, old Harv's going to be right there, boys. He's going to be there, I'm telling you. But this package is a neutralizer, I'm telling you.
Yeah, he finished 8th, I believe, in the spring. Yeah, I didn't realize Truex has never won.
Different package.
Truex has never won at this track. I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
But
Truex, he don't run well here, but by golly, he runs well at the Homestead.
he does. He does. He does. I'd like to see him not win it again next year.
Well, you don't like him, do you?
No, I don't. Not a fan. Not a fan of that guy. All right,
You
Chuck
never have
Whitehead.
been.
You think there might be team orders if Chase was to run near team? I don't think team orders is out of the question anymore, especially after last year when was it Hamlin? Hamlin won the
pole and
yeah.
gave it to Kyle. And
yeah.
It almost worked. I watched a little bit of that race today.
Yep.
That pit road spot allowed Kyle to get off pit road on a 4-tire stop first with 17 or 18 laps to go.
Yep.
Last year.
But what happened?
Unfortunately,
what happened?
His car was junk, and it wasn't junk. He was a 4th place car, but the problem is Truex got him on the restart, and then Logano come up and drove around all of them.
Some would call it a power move. Some would call it a power move. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a power move. I'll give you that. It was a power move.
He power moved it. All right. Let's get a quick check of the text messages. About 22, 23 years old. I'm answering a text message. Okay. Okay, sure. 10-4. Okay, well, change of plans for tomorrow. Change of plans. I am now picking people up. They're not meeting me. I'm picking people up. Got a little drive tomorrow, Outlaw, heading up to that Pennsylvania.
Heading up to the Pennsylvania.
To the Pennsylvania, yes.
You like it, Pennsylvania, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I do. It's a home of some good dirt tracking.
I'm not even seeing a race. It was under the hosteds.
No, it's Phoenix 2012, or you had the choice of Phoenix 2012 night. And we chose.
That was the only choice?
Yes, sir. That is the only 2 choices. All right.
Okay, I was just wondering. Thank you.
Oh, my. Oh, my. I'm going to mess with some cameras right quick. Holy cow. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. I come in. I did some practice of my own and messed with some cameras a little bit.
What's up, bro?
All right. We got Justin Egan here. Let's see what old Justin can throw down. He's out on a hot lap, it appears.
I love it. We're dirt tracking it.
He's early in practice. He is the car at the top of the leaderboard.
I haven't got any race all week. It's pretty slick.
What'd you find there, bro?
The room. We couldn't find it.
Oh, yeah, it was kind of up in the middle of the hosted sessions.
Crazy. All right, all right.
Sounds like there's a bunch of speedy drives
This thing
out
over
here.
here now.
All right, I'm hearing the racetrack is slick.
Really?
I'm hearing she's slick.
That might change everything.
Yep. Track temperature is 86 degrees. Let's get the air temperature. Track temperature is a sizzling 130. 130.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yeah.
It's gonna be hotter than I'll get it
Yep.
out there.
Brendan Lawless has shown up.
Ooh, boys. She's gonna be hot in a firecracker here in a minute.
That's right. GT Park's running his Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle car tonight.
Lennon Sports Talk says Fast Friday tomorrow, Will Man Outlaw. Yeah, I'm planning on watching me some Fast Friday tomorrow. I'm gonna watch some Cup practice, watch me some Xfinity practice, and I'm definitely gonna watch that truck race tomorrow night, Will Man. It's gonna be awesome. Chuck Whitehead, thank you, my friend, for the super chat. We do appreciate that so much.
Shoot ya.
Now I'm loaded. I'd like to take a moment to read a few things here. Welcome to the Flying Aces, round number 9. Next week is Homestead, the final race. And, man, it's going to be exciting to see who gets there. So we do not want to interfere with anything on the track throughout the season. We will not penalize drivers for aggressive driving. We will not rule for or against any driver. It is out of our hands. If you have a problem with another competitor, please settle it on the track or in the garage. iRacing will handle all flags except the stage breaks. We will take care of that. We will not clear any black flags or give waiver rounds or issue EOL penalties. We will follow iRacing's instructions. We will monitor restarts, though, to make sure nobody's jumping restarts. Me and Willman will be your broadcasters, and as always, please follow us over on Twitter at @the_Flying Aces, at the Aces Outlaw, and at the Aces Willman. Would love to see you guys follow us if you're not already. Maybe send us a message if you want to. And as always, our stage points goes as follow. The top 10 will score stage points to go along with your point total. The winner of the stage will receive 10 bonus points. The second place driver in that stage will receive 9, and it goes all the way down to 1 for the top 10. Your points for winning the race, you receive 21 points. Second place will receive 15 points. Third place, 14 points, and so on. So, we'll get those points figured out tomorrow morning, and we should have a good idea who's going to make it tonight, hopefully. But we'll definitely come out with the official stuff in the morning, so keep an eye out for that on the Twitters.
Yeah, we got to send.
Well, man, the champion's going to receive around $170 here, so that's good.
That's
also,
fact.
we're going to receive a bonus for most polls and a bonus for 5th place finisher.
Yeah, right now our poll contention, we have Chris Worrell with 2, Justin Egan with 2, Matt Lovett with 2, Gavin Hibbs 1, Matt Coker with 1.
All right, and I did tweet last week that the winner, if there is a tie for that the person who has accumulated the most season points will be the winner of that bonus. So, just want to throw that out there.
Copy.
We do have a tie for that. So the winner will be the one who receives the most season points if there is a tie. Okay. Does 2, 3, and 4 in points get any money, James Cato says? Unfortunately...
P2, yes.
No, P2 does, yes. There was some money put in there for P2.
Yes, P2, yes.
P3 and P4, no. P5, yes.
We set it up that way because 1 through 4 are going to battle for $100. At the time, is $150. It's turned into $170. But P5 is all about staying the course and getting as much points as you can. You get a little payday there. But 1 through 4, you got a chance at a big payday, huge payday. So that is that. Let's see. Now, we are only 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. We're only 13 drivers strong tonight. We're down 3 drivers. Let's figure out who they are. Wes Polly's in the house. We know that. All right.
I want to see what the track's like right now.
James Cato we've got. Chris Worrell we've got. Gavin Hibbs is in the house. Z. Shondura is in the house.
These are some desert-like temperatures.
Steve Callahan in the house.
It's going to be crazy right here.
Yeah. Matt Coker in the house. Matt Lovett is not with us tonight, I do not believe. No, Matt Lovett has not joined us yet. So you're better off not to make the Final Four and shoot for 5th in points. I'm going to type back. If that's the strategy you choose, then yes. And no Chris Webb, that's right. Yeah,
no
Chris Webb. Yeah. All right, so Coker, Lovett, Juan Benitez, Ray Rogers, Justin Egan, Alex Cronky, no Chris Webb, GT Parks in the house, and Brandon Lawless. So there you go. Let's see, top of the leaderboard is still Justin Egan. He may have went out earlier. Let's see when he ran his fast lap. No, he ran it on lap 7. So Egan's found some speed here in that Joey Logano themed Pennzoil Ford. Juan Benitez right there with him.
The old Juan's gonna be something to mess with.
Yeah.
Well, man, I cannot get any paints to load. It don't matter what I'm loading or whatever. It just will not load. Nothing's loading for me.
Well,
So.
luckily it's loaded for me, and we're in good shape.
Right. Well,
Speaking of
that's
paint
understandable.
schemes, the Arizona State University Gavin Hibbs car, she's sharp.
That is pretty nice.
Cowabunga dude. We're looking at GT Park right here in his Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle car.
So, well, man, you said Webb and who else? Lovett and who else?
Webb, Lovett,
Callahan. Is he in here?
Callahan's here.
What about Lawless? Is he
Yep,
in here?
Brandon Lawless is here.
GT's here, Cronky's here, Ray Rogers here, Egan's here, Benitez is here, Coker, Callahan, Dura, Hibbs,
Yep,
Whirl, Cato, and Wes Pauly.
yep.
So there's only two that's not here.
Josh Collins is not here.
Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. Collins, Webb, and Lovett.
Right.
Tyndall. Got you.
Yeah, your car still hasn't loaded.
Nope, it ain't, big guy. Something screwy's going on with
Something
trading
screwy.
paints over here.
Yeah.
Really screwy here.
Yeah, it might be time for a new PC for you. You never know. You never
I don't know, buddy.
Yeah.
I can't get nothing to work right
Yep.
on this thing.
I'm going to go out and take a hot lap or two. And
Yeah,
see.
good luck with that.
Yeah. See what kind of lap times.
Lap you can lay down.
I want to see how slick this thing is.
It's very slick. I mean, very slick.
Well, I know one thing. We tweeted out track conditions on Tuesday of this week. I would hope that these competitors at least took a couple practice laps at 86-degree air temperature in afternoon settings.
Well, they had every opportunity to.
Yeah. All right, so 4's going to be a little loose. Oh, man.
A little.
Let me tell you one thing.
It's slick
You
coming up off turn 1, too.
you got your ears on for this statement I'm getting ready to say.
Yeah.
This race right here is cut out for a real wheel man.
Boy, you got that right.
She's
I got a feeling there's going to be a lot of cautions.
I disagree. Because it's complete throttle control. It's not like stupid loose.
Low on the bottom. He's high, stay low.
Now, if you want to be a hard charger every lap, wear it out. You're probably going to spin it out. If you want to run a Martin Martin type race, a Ryan Newman type race, you're going to find yourself at the front near the end.
You think so?
Pretty darn certain. Okay, let's get a check on pit road. Pit road speed is 45 miles per hour. It's an easy pit road to get on and off. I'm going to go ahead and pull it down here. We're going to go check on the chat, and boys and girls, we're literally about 6 minutes away. 6 minutes away from qualifications. All right, so there we go. Outlaw, are you willing to wager a wager on your pick to click tonight?
Yes, I am. I'm
Okay.
glad you asked.
Okay.
Would you be mad at me if I had 2 picks to click?
Some would call that being a politician.
Well, I'm going to be a politician tonight.
So you're going to ride that fence.
I'm going to ride that fence.
You're not
I've got
gonna-
Ray
you're-
Rogers,
Okay.
and I've got Juan Benitez.
Okay. Okay.
Ray and Roger. Ray Rogers and Juan Benitez. Ray and Juan.
Okay. Well, I had my eye set on that Benitez fella because of the success he's had. That said, I'm going to take the field. All right, you take your 20. You take your 24.
I'm trying to get out of right way.
You take your 24 Juan Benitez. And your number 10, Ray Rogers, you take them guys.
Just take them.
And I'm going to take the field. All right? But
Okay.
leading that field, I'm going Justin Egan. Justin Egan. Yeah. I'm going Justin Egan.
I bet he's put a lot of laps in.
And that's
this
the
week.
reason why I said that. I want to believe that he has put in a lot of laps. But nonetheless, I'm going to go Justin Egan. Now, if I get to pick 2 or 3 more drivers like you did, I'm naturally going to go Chris Worrell. I'm naturally going to go Alex
Just
Kroenke.
be quiet. Be quiet.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it.
Okay. All right. We've got a lot of drivers in the 26-8s. We got 3 drivers. That's Kroenke, Benitez, Egan. These are practice laps, of course. Worrell at a 9. He's upwards of the 27-second mark. Coker's right there. And Lawless. Those 3 guys are kind of bunched together. Then you got Hibbs, Rogers. And then you got Park and Zishan Dura and myself. Zashawn. And then you got James Cato and Wes Polly and Steve Callahan back here at the bottom of the practice charts. Maybe taking it easy. Maybe they're saving that set of tires for the race. I don't know. I don't know the strategy.
Might be a good thing.
Yeah,
Might be a good thing.
Might very well be. Again, our track temperature is actually down from practice. It's 127 now instead of 130. And winds are 5 miles from the northeast, in case you're wondering.
Chronic says Justin and Chris is his picks.
Justin, solid choices, man. Solid choices right there.
Let's see. Let's go over these point standings here
All right,
quick.
here we go.
All right, so guys, we've got 2 in Homestead next week. That's going to leave 6 drivers battling it out to see who's going to join those 2. Right now, Justin Egan has 67 points. Matt Coker, 46 points. So that's a plus 21 advantage for Egan.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a plus 5 for Coker on GT Park. It's a plus 6 on Kroenke, plus 9 on Cato, and plus 15 on Hibbs, it looks like.
Right.
So it's going to be a shootout for Coker, Park, Kroenke, Cato, and Hibbs to see who is actually going to make their way to Homestead. I think Justin Egan, unless barring a total catastrophe here, he should be able to make it down there. He's got a pretty good lead. So Strictly Stock is with us tonight. Hey Jesse, good to see you, my friend. Let's see. Justin and Chris are movers, meaning no matter what they're in the field, they always make it to the front. That's true. That is true.
True that.
Also, Strictly Stock did say a few minutes ago, I forgot to tell you, hello Aces, good luck to all Strictly Stock drivers. Also, he has a 50% all merchandise in the souvenir trailer, 50% off. So go get your Strictly Stock merchandise.
Now is that
out
out?
50% off.
Is that out behind
the track?
Is that out behind turn 1? Where'd they park the souvenir trailer this week?
I think so. I'm not sure, but somewhere down there.
Yeah, we'll have to go check that out. It's not a bad deal. I mean, it is near the end of the season. You want to get rid of that 2019 stuff.
Yeah.
You don't want to haul that around over the off season. I get it. 50% off. That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Last time, back at Bristol, back in August, you all did not have the coffee mugs, Jesse. Did you guys get any coffee mugs in? If you did, let me know. Been looking for a Strictly Stock coffee mug. So, here's where we're at right here.
Just stopping the shop on the way up, Will, man.
Yeah, I might have to tomorrow. Let's see. We got Chris Worrell as our pole daddy as of right now. Juan Benitez with a 7.58. Egan with an 8.06. Coker, very solid pole run right there, or qualifying run. Kroenke, Hibbs, Callahan, Lawless, Dura, Wes Polly. Ray Rogers is yet to take a qualification lap.
Ray will get there, boys.
Yeah, got a minute and 15 seconds until we grid them up. Hey, Jeremy Strickland, I don't know if I've spoke to you tonight. Hope everything's good there. Turn 1 is correct. Making room for new merch. Gotcha. I thought so. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Outstanding. Gavin Hibbs says Chris Worrell, the GOAT. As the kids say, it's greatest of all time.
Yeah, the GOAT.
Yep. All right. So, all right. Oh boys. Ray Rogers, did you see that?
I knew I should have waited a little bit longer.
What happened?
Good lap, Ray.
Just knocked Chris Worrell off the pole.
Well, how about that?
by
How about that? Boys, I'm telling you, I seen old Ray drive his place the other day.
He's pretty good, ain't he? He's pretty
Old
good.
Ray ain't no joke.
No. Yes, sir. All good here, Will, man. Just tired. Amen to that, brother. Well, I got good news for you, Strick. The weekend is almost here. I did not even free one. Holy cow. Holy cow.
Free one.
I messed up in 1 and 2, so yeah.
Juan Benitez.
Egan messed up 1 and 2. He's still P4. He should be
Yeah,
good.
yeah, he should be good. Outlaw, as you've probably already covered this, I just want to remind everyone, lap 34 will conclude stage 1, lap 68 will conclude stage 2, and then 156 will take us to the end.
That's a big 10-4. Let's go ahead and remind these guys here. Let's see what we got. Let me do that. Gentlemen, thank you for joining round 9 here at Phoenix. Good luck to those trying to make it to Homestead next week. Your stage break is going to be on lap 34 and 68. And there's 156 total laps. So good luck. 34, 68, and then we go to the end. Good luck, everybody.
All right, all right. All right, all right.
Hey, you just disabled Outlaw, by the way.
Yeah, he's got an echo. I accidentally enabled chat for all drivers, and that included him, and there's an echo on the stream.
Okay, just want to let you know.
Thank you much.
Hey, so that's Ray's third pole, right?
That is no, that is Ray. That is Ray's first pole.
Oh, damn.
Nice lap, Ray.
Yeah, Ray's gonna.
Yeah.
What Ray's gonna wind up doing is.
Hey, I messaged you on Twitter, Ray. After the race, check it out.
There's still a two. There's still a battle for.
Oh yeah.
Unless Ray gets the pole next week, the
Sounds like
pole winner is
collusion to
probably
me.
going to come from those ones that's got 2 already. So.
That's right. That's
Ray,
right.
you can't decide on a number you want this season, do you?
What is it? I don't know, man.
I was wondering why Zishan was in number 12.
All right, Will, man.
Ray, do you want me to tell you how to
it's go time.
custom number in iRacing after this? You can get the 42.
Is it just me, or is
on
the
screen.
front 2 not gridded up yet?
Yeah, they are.
Well, I was getting it
Why am I not
earlier,
seeing it?
so I don't know
I don't know.
why all of a sudden I'm not getting it now. I don't know.
I'm not seeing anybody on the front row.
New paint scheme. Wes Pauley in the Team O'Reilly car. Beautiful race car, especially if you love the color green.
Oh, maybe that's because I'm behind time.
Yeah, man, you got to make sure you're
Well, in
live.
The big show.
What the
Ray,
heck?
we should make it exciting tonight.
Hey, we're rolling off, boys and girls.
Yes, we are, Wilster.
Pace car is rolling off.
Will, man, get ready for an exciting race right here. Now, this is going to be a good one. The track is hot and slick. We know Chris Worrell usually comes to the front here during these types of races, but
Yes.
this is a different track. We've got some strong drivers here up front, including Ray Rogers, Juan Benitez, Justin Egan's ran really well
No, not
this
yet.
week.
I haven't seen you lag
Could
yet.
we have somebody like Matt Coker or
Yes.
GT Park or Gavin Hibbs or Brandon Lawless or Cronky?
Yes.
You're going to come up and steal this thing tonight. We'll see.
Yes.
Maybe somebody's going to have to do some pit
Hey,
strategy.
we should all tighten up a little
Pace
more.
car is off, Will, man.
We
We're
dive her
going
down
to
here.
green with Ray Rogers leading
Gotta wait
us.
till green, Ray.
To the green. Green flag is out, and they're heading down into turn number 1.
Ray Rogers swings it wide, gets his nose down on the bottom of that yellow line. Chris Worrell tucks in behind him. Justin Egan put a little pressure on him. Instantly, Worrell dives down into the dogleg. A legal, completely legal move here at Phoenix. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. We will see at times tonight drivers have to roll out because the drivers bringing it up on that dogleg and trying to get aggressive here.
Yeah, what you seen right there on that star wheel, man, was nothing else but a power move.
Power move.
From Chris Worrell.
That's right.
Who powered his way around Ray Rogers going down, coming out of turn number 2. Took the lead. Looks like Chris is actually going to drive away, but now don't look now. But here comes Juan Benitez up on Justin Egan. I'm sure Juan's going to have something to say about this here momentarily.
Oh, without a doubt, Juan's very fast here at Phoenix and looking to capitalize on that speed tonight and bringing that number 24 home, victory lane.
The battle is for second place right now between Justin Egan, Juan Benitez, and Ray Rogers. They're in line coming out of 2. Looks like the lead has stabilized here. He's not gaining or losing right now the last lap and a half. As we look now, Gavin Hibbs is coming up on that 5th place from Alex Cronkey. Cronkey's going to need a lot of stage points here, and he's going to need a very good finish in order to try to advance into Homestead, Will, man. He's a little bit behind on points right now.
Absolutely. That number 9 car is Gavin Hibbs. 57's Alex Cronkey, and here comes that 13 car at Eagleson Automotive car of Matt Coker.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see how these tires are going to work tonight here, Will, man. We know the track is slick, but are they going to wear? Are they going to get slower and slower, or are they actually going to start getting a little more grip? You know, sometimes when you go to these hot tracks, you get a little laps on the tires. They start getting a little grippier. They've all done a great job right now, not wrecking, not spinning it. They're probably trying to take it easy and fill out the car, but I'm sure as the race goes on, gets later in the evening, this track's going to tighten up a little bit. They might be able to do a little faster speed. Yeah,
we saw that the other night in the hosted session we ran 100 laps here, and that's exactly what happened. As the tires wore, it seems like you got a little more grip.
Yeah, still a battle back here. Gavin Hibbs all over the back, pressuring Alex Cronkey coming up out of 4. Is he going to be able to make that move? Not right now. Cronkey's going to hold that position, but Hibbs is going to try to still take it away here going down into turn number 1.
Yeah, while we're watching that battle, we're going to move back here to the back a little bit and see Stephen Callahan and Brandon Lawless. Lawless in that 83 goes underneath Callahan. He's going to take that position pretty easily. Got my eye on this 83 car, Brandon Lawless. Started near the back. One of those drivers that will make his way to the front at some point.
Yeah, Egan is holding his own right now with Chris Worrell. Got about a 3 or 4 car length lead advantage on Justin. But Justin the other night was not too strong in the race that we ran, but now that was totally different track conditions.
Correct.
Looks like he's put quite a few laps in here this week practicing for this race. Looks like it's paying off. He's gaining on Chris Worrell.
Yeah, we got a battle back here at GT Park and West Pauley. These guys are door to door.
Yeah, Paulie's on the high side there coming up off turn 4. Looks like Paulie's going to take that advantage. GT's going to back off and let it go.
Yeah. Meanwhile, back up front, Justin Egan is closing in a bit on Chris Worrell as these drivers head down into turn 3. Coming out of turn 4, was pretty slick in practice. These drivers seem to have the car underneath them pretty well as we work lap 9.
Yeah, Egan's ahead in the points. He needs a run just like this to secure his way into Homestead, but no better way to punch his ticket than go ahead and just win here tonight to guarantee him a position at Homestead next week, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's gaining on Chris Worrell here, and once he's got up about 2 car lengths away from him, and Chris kind of pulled away from him just a little bit. It looks like it's about a 3 car length lead now.
Right, it does. Looks like everything's kind of stabilized here as we work lap 10 of 34. Will be our first stage, so we're third of the way through the first stage.
That's made it so much more fun.
Yeah, we're going to go back here and check on James Cato, who needs a really, really solid run tonight. Will, man, he's going to need to score some serious stage points, most stages, and probably score a top 3, top 4 in order to point his way into Homestead. If he don't get that, he's definitely not going to make it. That's for sure. But right now, he's battling with GT Park in 12th place, so he's not in stage point
territory
contention right now.
Right
now, also. Stages are only 34 laps apiece here, so they better get going if they want to score some stage points, that's for sure.
Yeah, at the drop of the green flag, it was go time for a lot of these drivers. We know they need a lot of stage points to have any chance of getting into that final 4.
Yeah, as soon as I say that, GT Park dives it hard down into turn 3. He actually had to get on the brake pretty hard to keep from bumping into West Pauley there. Going to cost him a spot to James Cato here going down into 1, I believe. Cato's trying to get underneath him here from position 11. He's door to door. GT Park actually slides up and says, go ahead and take that spot, Cato. It's too early in the race to be racing that hard. But Cato did make his way up to 11th. Cato might have hurt us. He's going to have to get in those top 10, definitely in the top 10 to scoring some points in these stages if he's going to have a chance of going to Homestead next week.
Yeah, you can look at stage points as bonus points, I guess, or you can just look at them as points you have to earn. I don't know how drivers look at stage points, but they are important. No doubt about it. They are important.
Well, man, when we add those points up, all we do is we score their stage points. And how many stage points they get along with their race finish. So it's not really bonus points. Those bonus points are for playoffs. These are actual race points you're getting added onto your race total. So that's why they are so important to score in those stages. Now, bonus points will not come into play anymore during the season because it will not matter who has bonus points going into Homestead.
Correct.
Because basically the Final Four will be set. We don't need to keep doing bonus points.
Yeah, you throw bonus points out the window. We're riding along here with Matt Coker, trying to get an idea of how his car is handling, and we'll see if it's still pretty slick. He dives it down early into one, rolls it off, drives it up out on that wall, and he will hit the dog leg pretty hard right here. So
yeah, just to reiterate what I'm talking about the bonus points. If you don't understand, the stage points goes against the season total. I mean that goes along with your season total. The bonus points for scoring stage wins and race wins, which is 1 point for a stage win, 5 points for a race win, those are only used going into the next round.
To the next
How many
round.
points you have advantage on other drivers going into the next round. So those will not count at Homestead. So bonus points are no more, but stage points are always important.
yeah, bonus points really don't get you to Homestead. I mean, they get you, they can get you there as far as advancing you to this round, but as far as getting you a championship, the bonus points will not get you a championship.
Basically, the only thing the bonus points was designed to do was give the person with the most bonus points an advantage going into that round.
Right, exactly.
Dylan Mellett has joined us on the chat.
Hello,
Thank you,
Dylan.
for joining us. Nice to see you in here. Appreciate that. Mopar fan is in the house tonight.
Yeah, buddy.
Alan Edwards in the house tonight.
Hey.
Alan, how are you doing? Kirk P. Outlaw, you're off your game tonight, LOL. I hope not. I hope not. Anyway, got a huge battle back here, Will Man, for that 9th position. Right now, you got Wes Pauley in that position. You got Steve Callahan, James Cato, and GT Park all fighting for that 9th place position in those bonus points.
Yeah, riding along in the chopper cam here with these 3 drivers. In the 2 cars, Wes Pauley, 3 car, James Cato, 11 car is Stephen Callahan.
Yeah, Callahan dives it way below that yellow line going into that dog leg. He's going to take the inside position. He's going to push up.
Oh!
Cato, yes, he got into the door just a little bit. Not that hard. Looks like Cato's going to have a good run coming off of 4. Is he going to cross him over here going down into turn number 1?
Let's find out here. James Cato looking to dive that number 3 car back underneath Callahan. Looks like Callahan may have given him that position.
Yeah, that was a classy move right there.
Yeah.
He kind of drove a little hard down in the turn before that and said, you know what, Cato, here you go, have it back.
Yeah.
But now when he does that, he also gives a position
He does.
to GT Park.
He does.
So Wes Pauley is running, looks like he's running 9th. James Cato is going to be running 10th here after this lap.
That is correct.
So Cato's into the points, but is 1 point going to be enough to bring him through? I don't think so, but at least he is scoring some points here. Maybe somebody may have to try some strategy late, man, if there's a late caution or something.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to try some strategy to try to do something crazy, get into that Homestead.
One thing
looks to me. Go ahead.
One thing you say about James Cato, he's headed in the right direction.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. So we've got Chris Worrell, who's actually in the dog leg, and Zishan Dura, who's running 13th, just now crossing the line. So they're still a half a lap away from getting lapped. So no danger of anybody getting lapped here in this first stage. We're only working lap 21 out of 34 in stage number 1. So stage 1's quickly becoming over with. And doesn't look like anybody's going to go a lap down. So that's good for all the competitors. They can just hold it steady right here. Nobody's going to have to worry about getting a lucky dog.
Right. Meanwhile, back up front, it's Chris Worrell still maintaining a 4 to 5 car advantage. Justin Egan runs second. Juan Benitez runs third.
Oh, yeah.
Ray Rogers runs fourth. Alex Cronky fifth. Matt Coker sixth.
And those top 3 cars are all even. As I say that, Egan bounces it off the wall, coming off 4. Juan Benitez is going to dive underneath him, man, trying to take that second spot. He drifts up. No, he got too tight. Egan's going to take that outside line, and he is going to keep that second spot. But in the meantime, Chris Worrell is driving off. He gained about 10 car lengths right there on them after that little exchange between Egan and Benitez.
Right. One thing about Egan, he was able to get back on the throttle as Benitez was underneath him. Egan was able to get back on that throttle. Had that happened in turns 3 and 4, he couldn't have done what he did there and recapture that position. But he did. Here in turns 1 and 2, it's a much wider part of the track, and you have more room to work with.
Yeah, I wonder if as these stages get longer and longer, especially that last stage, if they move up the track in turn 1 and maybe even turn 3 and 4, move up like World's doing right now, running the middle in 3 and 4, they're going to gain a little time there. So we'll have to wait and see if anybody tries that upper groove, especially in turn 1 and 2. But right now, everybody's trying to stay on the bottom.
Yep, exactly. Exactly right. All right, we are currently working lap number 25 of 156. Lap 34 will conclude stage 1, so we are about 8-9 laps away from awarding some points here, stage points. And we can go through the field here and list several drivers that need big-time stage points if they want to point their way into Homestead.
Yeah, Egan, if he stays status quo right here, he's going to gain another 9 points on the rest of the field there. And I'm going to try to get this. I'm going to try to do it in real time.
Yeah.
If he stays right here, he's going to have about 76 points. Matt Coker, where's Matt running at?
Matt is running 6th right now.
It's going to add another 5 points to him. So 46, 7, 8, 9, 50, 51. He'll have 51. Cronky's only going to have, he's only going to gain about 6. So he's still going to be behind. And GT Park, he is not in the bonus points right now, Will, man. So he's actually going to keep it 41. Looks like Cronky will jump over him, and he'll still be about 7 or 8 behind Matt Coker. Cronky needs to take a look at Coker and make sure he can get around him and gain about 6 or 7 spots on him in order to advance to Homestead.
Yeah. So what you're basically saying is Justin Egan can almost solidify his way into Homestead with points. Now that's not assuming someone else doesn't hop up and win this race, but Justin Egan looks to be in a pretty good position as far as points.
Yeah, unless barring catastrophe, Egan's pretty much basically got his position in Homestead, especially if he scores these 9 points here in this first stage. I mean, that's 9 bonus points. He's still outpointing everybody that's behind him, looking to get there. Unless somebody that's unexpected wins, I can see him definitely going to Homestead, no problem.
Yep, that's the way I see it too, Outlaw. That's the way I see it too. And my math is very limited, but that's the way I see it too. Hey, Bogzinator, good evening to you, buddy.
Will, man, you are limited in a lot of things. Hey, Will, man, you see that rattlesnake up on that hill up there?
No, I missed that.
Rattlesnake.
I was looking at the chat.
Sure was. There's a big den of them up there.
Big,
to get that cleared out.
Big rattlesnake up on Rattlesnake Hill.
Yeah. Well, we're working lap 30 here out of 34 in the first stage. Actually, Justin Egan and Juan Benitez has done a really good job gaining back on Chris Worrell after that little slip hit the wall there coming off turn number 4.
Turn 4.
He's actually gained a lot of ground back on Chris Worrell here during this run. So that tells me Egan is fast, Juan Benitez fast. It's going to be nice to see this battle play out here on this next restart.
Yeah. Hey, breaking news. Chronic 2802 just got a notification that someone is now using his Monster Energy paint scheme from Trading Paints.
Heck yeah. It's exciting to see people click on your name, and it's exciting to get those notifications and see people favoriting your paints, man. It's a good feeling. It really is.
I checked today, Outlaw, and AJ McCarron is using one of my paint schemes. That's always good.
AJ's been a friend of the Aces for a long time, and we do enjoy racing with him. He's a nice fella. And his brother does a real good job. And, well, man, I seen today that Mr. Tim Duggar followed the Aces on Twitter. So, Tim Duggar, country musician, thank you so much for following the Aces on the Twitters.
Don't let off before the stage ends.
Yeah, apparently the Twitters is where it's supposed to be.
And you're gonna
I like the Twitters.
Right. GT Park has made it up to position 10 to get a point here. So that's going to become important. We're working lap 32, and I'm going to keep it on GT Park here and watch this little battle. We've got somebody in the wall up here in front of GT. That's Wes Pauley, but he's actually got it off the wall there. Still got a pretty commanding lead over GT Park and James Cato. So
no damage. No damage to the two.
There. We're working lap 33. Once 34 is complete, GT Park goes across the next couple laps. We're going to throw that caution wheel, man. I'll go ahead and control that if you want me to.
I'm going to follow GT as well here, as we do have James Cato is about 1 to 2 car lengths behind him. This is for the last stage point. This is actually the best battle on the track right now.
Now we got a big battle up there with Hibbs and Coker, it looks like.
Okay.
Trying to go for that 7th and 6th spot. Is that who it was door to door?
Okay, I'll tell you what. Let me go follow that.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. This is intense battle.
And I will throw the yellow here as soon as GT Park goes across this line this time.
Okay, 10-4. So Hibbs underneath Lawless. That is one extra stage point.
GT goes way wide in 4 here. Is going to allow James Cato to get underneath him coming off turn 4. Cato's going to score the stage point.
Yes, he is. No.
No.
GT Park.
Let's GT Park have that point.
GT
Wow,
Park.
that's shocking.
Thank God.
Let me go ahead and
Wow.
let me go ahead and get a picture of it.
Wow.
There we go. We're all set. We're all set.
I've got Whirl, Egan, Benitez, Rogers, Cronky, Coker, Hibbs, Lawless, Pauly, and Park.
That is a fact.
Very loose and
All
tight
right,
at the
stage
same
one
time.
got it.
That is a fact.
All right, Will, man.
Yeah,
Stage
that's
1 is
crazy.
over here at Phoenix already. It's hard to believe that went
I'll
that
try and
quick.
go
I'm
hard.
very happy and proud of these drivers here
man, you're
for
doing a
keeping
good
everything under control.
You're making
Maybe
that
it's getting a
time
little
up.
more grip. Who knows?
I
Maybe
was
they're
trying
just
to
taking it
relax a
easy.
little
We're getting
bit,
ready to
but
see some
you're still
action.
making it up quick.
Yeah, Chris Whirl, man, class of the field. We've said that a lot. Again, we're seeing it again here. Can somebody such as Juan Benitez, Justin Egan hop up here and
Sure
and
they
steal
can.
that lead away?
Sure they can. Sure they can. You know, Justin Egan and Chris Whirl's got a bit of a history here going back a couple weeks to Martinsville.
yeah.
So, hey, look, Egan's not going to be afraid to lay the bumper down on Chris Whirl. That's for darn sure.
Likely not. Likely not. All right,
Well, let me tell you something, Will, man.
I'm all ears.
Maybe
Go.
not this week, but next week when the money's on the line,
Uh-huh.
I guarantee there's going to be some bumper laid for some people.
Right. Right. Yeah. I'm going to make a prediction here that there may be some tempers flaring at the end of this one, if we can get drivers close enough, because there may be a guy that needs to get to Homestead, and we've not talked about him yet. So.
Yeah, definitely. I can see that.
All right. So Whirl
Why did Vaughn leave?
is going to win that.
Juan disconnected, boys.
Oh, good Lord, no. Good Lord, no. Good Lord, no.
Juan has disconnected. Daggone it.
Oh, my.
I had only 25 seconds. I don't think it's enough for the repair.
That is not good.
Wow. Boy, that sun come out
Maybe.
heavy, didn't it?
It did. It did.
No.
Let me get a
Juan,
quick...
if you're watching, give us an update there, bud, on YouTube.
think
If you
Juan
don't
just
care,
lagged out.
if you're going to go run you an official or something, just let us know what's going on. Your boy Marcus is back tonight. Hello,
Hey,
your boy
Marcus. He's from Richlands, Virginia.
Oh, it's 10-4.
Track temperature is 123 degrees, so we've...
Juan Benitez is back. He connected.
Okay.
He connected.
Okay. Okay.
So if he can get back in here and only be a lap down, that'd be great.
It'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, in our first race of the season, we had a driver that disconnected, and we sent him back around, and we decided we would not be doing that anymore.
Yeah, it kind of caused a lot of
It
confusion.
did, it did.
And, anger after the race.
It
and,
did.
We just decided
So-
we better not do that no more.
Yeah,
so.
we thought we were doing the right thing at the time, and it wound up not a
Come
good
back
idea.
And bit us, didn't it, Will?
Yeah, yeah. So it's unfortunate. Hopefully Juan is no more than one lap down. Heck, he might still be on the lead lap for all I know. Well, it's showing him. I don't know.
He's on the track. Good deal. He's
He's
coming
on-
out pit road.
Okay.
Good
Okay.
deal.
He may only be one lap down. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
he's only going to be one lap down. And he hit
Okay.
the cone. Will, man, he pushed
Oh,
that
my.
cone up in that dog leg. Somebody get out there and get
Oh
him real
my.
quick.
Oh my. Oh my.
Juan says, boys, I'm ticked off. I went from third to a lap down here. I'm going to have to hit this cone.
Yeah. Yeah. So Juan will be one lap down.
Well, we know Juan's going to get his lap back. Definitely going to get his lap back. Because,
Strong chance.
Of the end of the stage here.
Yeah.
So, actually, on lap, what is it? Lap 68 is going to be into
Yep.
stage number 2. So we're
Yep.
only working 38 laps.
Yep.
We're only on 38, so it's going to be 30 laps through the next stage.
That's right. All right, we're coming into turn 3.
Pace car.
Pace car is going to dive off here out of turn 4. We got
To gain that extra time.
a couple new players here up in the top 4, with Juan falling to the rear of the field. That's going to put Ray Rogers, a very fast driver, here at Phoenix in that third starting spot.
Y'all
I'm
get
going
off
to tell you
here now, don't
somebody
be scared
who
of me.
likes to see Juan get a lap down and go back and lose a spot. He's going to jump up in the top 5. That's Matt Coker. He's definitely going to have to point his way in tonight if he
Yep.
don't win. But he's within striking distance to do it, Will, man. So it's definitely possible that he can get this done. So we'll see how
All right.
aggressive he is.
Green flag is out. Pace car is off. Whirl leads us down into turns 1 and 2. Egan falls right in behind him, just like the end of stage 1.
Retired.
Ray Rogers 2. Alex Cronky 4. Or excuse me,
The battle
Ray Rogers
is for
3.
position number 5, where Matt Coker and Brandon Lawless is going door to door down into the turns. As we say that, it looks like Ray Rogers got a little loose going down into coming out of turn 4. He bumps. Cronky is going to lose a ton of position, and he's going to fall back, Will, man, from position 4 to about position 11.
Yeah, Ray Rogers lost a lot of track position right there.
Yeah, battle heating up for the lead here, Will, man, as that 22 car driven by Justin Egan wants that lead. He's working the back bumper of Chris Worrell coming up off turn number 4 here. Let's see if he can grab that lead going down into turn number 1.
I'm not saying these two drivers have bad blood, but I am saying they have a history. Will Justin Egan be aggressive here to get around Chris Worrell? It seems that track position is king tonight, and you definitely want to be out front as opposed to running behind the leader.
Yeah, Worrell did tap that wall coming off turn 1 there just a little bit with that right rear. Maybe Egan's in his head. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe Egan has gotten to him a little bit after Martinsville here, because Egan was a little faster than Chris Worrell was at Martinsville. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe Worrell says, you know what, I don't want him nowhere near me, because there was some issues definitely at Martinsville.
Yeah, sure. that was a fun time. That was a fun time. We've got Egan running about a half a car length lower in 3 and 4 as opposed to Worrell, and you see Worrell gets the drive off of 4 a little bit better than Egan right now. Could that be new tires? I'm not sure, but these drivers taking 2 different approaches to this racetrack right now.
Did you use your quick repair?
Yeah, your battle is for position 1 and position 2. Everybody else looks like they're in single file back here, all the way back to 9th position, where James Cato's holding that one down. But Zeshawn Dura and Ray Rogers are battling for the 10th spot, and looks like Ray Rogers is going to go underneath here and get that pretty easy. Yeah,
we're single file throughout the field right now. And again, our best battle is here for the lead with Egan in that 22, that beautiful Joey Logano race car.
Yeah, he's not been bashful about throwing out that Pennzoil ride here the last few weeks. So,
heck no.
Man, I tell you what, not only is he got that Pennzoil machine, he's driving it like Joey Logano.
Yes, he is.
Pretty darn fast here in the last few weeks, and he's really turned it on here late in the season. He's going to have a shot at Homestead, that's for sure, to take home that 170 big ones, I guarantee you.
Yeah, you can say that again, the Joey Logano reference. Justin Egan has found a new gear here in the second half of this playoff season.
Yeah, I think Homestead coming up next week, Will, man, it's going to be a great race. I really do. I think that track lends to some great racing anyway. Even on iRacing, it's hard to get away from other drivers.
Yeah, it is.
At that track, and it's just going to be door-to-door, bumper-to-bumper, I think, the whole race, and I just can't wait to see it, especially the top 4. If they make it, who makes it in there, you know they're going to be right around each other the whole time.
Oh, yeah, likely so. Likely so. Let's get some checks in here on the rest of the field. We got Worrell running first, Egan second. Back here is Alex Cronky, a commanding third-place run right now. Matt Coker in that 13 Eagleson Automotive car runs P4. Brandon Lawless, Tracker Boats, 83, runs 5. Wes Polly, everybody. Top 6 right here. Good run from the O'Reilly Auto Parts car.
Yeah, great job.
P7, Gavin Hibbs. Very solid run inside that top 10 right now. Nice looking Arizona State University car. Our main man, GT Park Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Runs, I believe, P8 if I'm not mistaken. Ray Rogers has rebounded up to P9. Ray restarted third on this restart, but has fallen back after he got into the wall. And James Cato in 10th. Zeshawn Dura, go.
I was going to say, you mentioned Alex Cronky there running third, which is a great run. He needs a strong stage finishes, but his problem is Matt Coker's right behind him.
Yeah.
Matt Coker came in with a 7-point advantage on Alex Cronky going for that last spot. So what we got to do is take a look here at these points in the first stage, and let's go ahead and try to see what we got here.
Where it is now.
You had Cronky finish 5 and Coker finish 6, so he's only gained 1 point.
1 point
on Matt Coker in that first stage. So he's still 6 points behind him. Actually, 5 points behind him now as we run, because he's ahead of Matt by 1 position.
No, they would.
Yeah.
He's going to have to gain at least 5 or 6 positions on Matt Coker in the race in order to advance and get his name up there at Homestead. So.
Right. Right. All right, getting there.
It's been a good run. It's just not good enough because Matt Coker's brought his best run so far in the year.
Oh, yeah.
P4 right now.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Juan Benitez here, getting caught up with Juan. Juan is running in 13th position. He is a lap down. He's not going to run it very hard right now. He's going to buy his time to the end of this stage, get his lap back, and go racing in stage 3.
The caution comes out on lap 68. We're already on working lap 52, so we're looking at 16 laps to go here until the end of stage 2. Then we're going to go all the way to the end.
Yep.
And Juan will get his lap back as long as nothing happens here, and then he can go racing here in this last stage. He's got to, Juan was fast in the first stage. He was running third there, so he's definitely fast enough to pass these other guys. He's just got to get some track position. Yeah.
We're watching the battle back up here for the lead. Really, the best battle on the track right now is Chris Worrell and Justin Egan. Still running two different lines. Egan likes to run a little bit lower than Worrell in 3 and 4. As we come out of 4 here, both of them get up near the wall as they're getting every inch of this track. We watch them dive it down here in 1 and 2. Again, Egan right on that yellow line. Worrell about a half a car link up.
What that allows Egan to do, running that lower line, going down into turn 3 there, if you'll watch him, he'll gain on Chris pretty hard going into turn 3. But with Worrell running that higher line, he's able to get on the throttle quicker coming out of turn 4, and he'll stretch it right back out to the same lead he had going down into turn 3.
Yeah.
So there's 2 different ways you can drive this track. You can drive it low and get on the guy. You can go in there pretty hard and brake hard, but you can also run it a little higher, brake a little earlier, and get back on the throttle sooner. So I prefer to go a little higher and get back on the throttle sooner myself.
Yeah, we're going to go cockpit view here for a couple laps with Chris, our leader, and watch him get around here.
Go with Justin there.
I will in just a moment. As you can see, Chris rolls out pretty early. Runs the middle line, drives it hard off of 1, dives it down into the dog leg.
At any other track, I would let you by, but I'm going to lose like a second here if I do, and it's close to the end of the stage, so I'm not going to. Figure it out, and don't hit me.
There we go. Okay, now let's go to Justin Egan. Rolls it out a little bit earlier than Worrell. You can see he's about a full car length lower in turns 1 and 2. Drives it down deeper into the dog leg than Chris. And it looks like he's harder on the brakes than Worrell, but he does close in on him quite a bit in 3 and 4.
Going in.
Center, but coming off,
at the back.
Coming off, Worrell wins that battle 9 out of 10 laps because he's just running a little bit higher line. He can get in that throttle quicker. And tires are less of an issue running in that middle groove compared to the bottom.
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out here to one Mr. Wes Pauley running P6, man. He's run a really good race so far.
Yeah.
Very good, steady race for him. He's been the center of a lot of action this season, but man, looks like he's really got this track figured out. He's going to run some good lap times. He's not too far behind from the leaders. He's actually only 5.4 seconds away from the lead there after a 29 lap run. So that's pretty good. So congratulations to Wes Pauley on a good run so far.
Yeah, it looks like Ray Rogers in that 42 car after his early struggles of hitting the wall in this stage is making his way back up. He's putting some pressure on Wes right now. As he looks underneath, he may be able to complete this pass by the time we get down into turn 1, and sure enough, as I say that, he dives in back behind Wes.
Yeah, Ray don't have to worry about pointing his way in Homestead. He took care of that last week in Texas.
He did.
He's just out there running for fun right now, guys, and he's going to try and give it all he's got next week going into the championship race. And as we say that, Ray does dive it down below that dog leg, able to get a good run down on, is that Gavin Hibbs, I guess? Or no, that's Wes Pauley.
That's Wes Pauley in that
6th position right there coming off 4. Good line for him. I definitely look for Ray Rogers to be a player here late in this race.
Oh, Gavin Hibbs got loose coming out of 4. Did not lose the position, but what we see here is James Cato able to close in on the 9 car. These tires seem to be getting the best of these drivers as we're running lap 61 of 156.
Already off this
It looks like GT Park's trying to hang on to that 10th spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a point here, a stage point. Like I said, don't know if it's going to be enough to get him into Homestead as of right now, but at least he is scoring some stage points.
Right.
Sean putting a little pressure on him a lap or so ago, but looks like
back
it's went
here
back
on
to
the
single file
dog
racing here
road.
at
Never
Phoenix as the
ended
sun
completely.
comes out and it's getting hot.
Yeah. Cato looks to go around Hibbs here. Not sure if he'll be able to complete the pass. Outlaw, here's the plain facts, man. Some of these guys, stage points, even if they do get quite a bit, not going to help them. They need a victory. They need a victory.
Yeah, that's true. That is true, Wilster. We're looking at, let me get my point standings back out here.
I had it pulled up on my phone a moment ago, and if you need me to, I can get the point standings
You're
up.
looking at Gavin Hibbs is going to have to win. James Cato is basically going to have to win. And it looks to me like Cronky is basically going to have to win as good as Matt Coker's running right now.
Yep.
So right now, with Coker's run in the first stage and the second stage, I don't see anybody outpointing him. So it could be very well, could be Egan and Coker making it to Homestead as we speak. We've got a battle for the lead here.
Uh-oh.
Justin Egan looks like he's trying to get that bumper on Whirl as they come up out of 4. He's gaining little by little, and Egan gets a little bit loose.
He gets a little loose.
But he did save it. He's going to lose a lot of time.
Yeah.
Right there.
Good job, dude.
You know, both these drivers here, a stage win, not a big deal for them right here. They are racing
Good job, Jake.
for lap 156. They're not racing to the end of this stage.
Right.
They have the bigger picture in mind. Of course, Chris Worrell doesn't want Egan to win this race, but Egan's point tally is probably enough to go ahead and solidify his way into Homestead. Barring a wreck or something like that, Justin Egan needs to win this race.
Yeah, no doubt. Egan is definitely, if he finishes second here in this stage with 2 laps to go, definitely going to go ahead and secure his way into Homestead. I don't think that anybody's going to be able to go ahead of him on points, even if somebody else wins. I think he's still so far ahead of Matt Coker on the points that he's definitely going to make his way into Homestead. He pretty much seal his way here in the next couple laps if he continues to run second.
You know, we're mimicking the NASCAR playoff format here, and we put a lot of emphasis on the top 4 getting to Homestead. That race obviously very important, a lot of money on the line. But again, we have a 5th place battle in the points that's going to pay out at least $50. So, you know, there's money to be won. So points, a lot of these guys running in the back, there are points. There we go.
Wow, so that's going to end the stage also. What happened there?
I don't know. Let's find it.
Dang.
That will be the end of stage 2, gentlemen. Let's go find out what happened. I'm not sure.
Dang, that scared me. I didn't know where it was until Juan got around.
Wait a minute.
All right, so Gavin
If they catch the pace car here, and this is lap 68 right here, it's got to be at the end of lap 68.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, Matt Coker. Matt Coker wrecked.
Yeah, I wish we'd have been able to battle there.
Oh, it's big time for him.
Stuff happens sometimes.
Well, it's the way they're going to go across the line anyway, so it's going to finish right here. Yeah, so I've got Whirl, Egan, Cronky, Lawless, Rogers, Pauly, Hibbs, Cato, Dura, Callahan.
Ooh, the 13 Eagleson Automotive Chevy Camaro didn't hit the wall extremely hard, but caused enough damage. Matt Coker will have to take a quick repair. If I'm his crew chief, I'm putting a quick repair on that.
And that is big news for the Alex Cronky machine, as Matt Coker is going to have to start from the back here and try to make his way back up. That gives plenty enough space here for Cronky. Looks like he's going to make his way into Homestead as we speak right now with 8 bonus points, and Coker did not get any bonus points. He dropped back to 11th right there, so that's going to cost him big time. As of right now, Cronky is in by about 2 or 3 points over Matt Coker as we run right now.
Well, if I can't get by you on the track, I'll get by you on board.
Okay.
Wow, that's a big that is a big change of events right there, Will, man. Matt Coker basically all he had to do was run 4th and stay right there with Cronky.
Right.
And he would have pointed his way in, but right now he's going to have to race his way in.
Hey, Flying Gates in the booth, you got a copy?
Yes, Cronky.
Could you give a rundown of where we all finished in at least the top 10 in the stages there?
Yes, we're tallying it up right now. Now, tell me if I'm right or wrong here.
Oh, copy.
Hang on, let me see here.
All right, stage 1, Whirl with 10 points, Egan 9, Benitez 8, Rogers 7 points, Cronky 6, Matt Coker 5,
This is
Gavin
gonna be a
Hibbs
fun
4
one. I can
points,
feel it.
Brandon Lawless 3 points, Wes Pauly 2 points, GT Park 1 point.
Okay, let's start at
Stage
10.
number 2, Chris Whirl 10 points, Egan 9 points, Cronky 8 points, Lawless 7, Rogers 6, Pauly 5, Hibbs 4, Cato
Who's gonna
3,
try to
Dura
save
2,
fuel? Get the win.
Callahan 1. As of right now, it
Someone who
looks
doesn't
like
wanna
Alex
see a yellow.
Cronky is in the final cutoff spot over Matt Coker by about 3 to
That
4
depends.
points.
How many laps can you run on a green flag run?
All right, there's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Maybe
5.
like 75, 78, somewhere in between there. And maybe even 80.
I don't even know if
Okay.
they heard me on that or not.
Yeah, they didn't.
According to my tabs, if you play it right, you might be able to go all the way on fuel.
Okay.
Should I tell them as of right now?
Yeah.
You can do it. It's going to be hard now.
As of right
Yeah, I'm
now,
not gonna
Cronky
try
looks
that.
like you're
Hang
about
on.
3 points ahead of Matt Coker.
I'm not even going to go for 2 tires. When I
They
do.
did not hear you
Make
Well,
sure I
I'm
get
not gonna
4.
say it
It's kind of
again.
slick.
I don't know why they can't hear me.
because they're talking over you.
Say that again.
All right, try it
I
one
mean-
more time.
No,
I'm not even going to take 2 tires when I pit. It's kind of slick.
All right, we're getting ready to go green here to the end, to lap 100. And let's see, what was it? 156.
156.
156. So we're 56. About looks like about 80 laps to go here.
Yeah. All right, as we
Earl
watch
do his
this,
classic slow down and punch that gas. That's exactly what he does. He gets a great jump going down to the start-finish line here. It's going to actually cause Justin Egan to have some pressure put on him on the outside by Alex Cronky. And in P4, looks like Brandon Lawless has come to play here at this last stage.
yeah.
James Cato's up the 5th, Wheelman, looking like he's going to try to get up here and score some major points, but Cato's going to have to win, definitely going to have to win this race.
Yeah, I called it earlier, that 83 Tracker Boats Toyota Camry. You're going to see him at the front of the field by the end of this race, and sure enough, here he is in P4. Look, oh, he drives it in hard. Looks like he might have got into the back of the 57.
Coming for you, boys.
He lost,
Bring it.
shoot, he
Well,
lost.
he didn't want to plow him in the rear
Right.
end when he got on the brakes
Right.
and stuff, so that was a good move by him, not causing an accident right there and ruining Cronky's race. But right now, Alex Cronky's well on his way, Wheelman, to going to Homestead with this run. But don't look now. Here comes Matt Coker making up some spots, Wheelman.
Yep.
Coker's up to 8th, and that's all. That should be putting very close emphasis on this race to Homestead. I don't know the exact points, but I'd say it's within 1 or 2 points right now.
Right, we're certainly going to be a nail biter for sure. While we're kind of spread out a little bit here, I'm gonna put it up on the leaders. Let me make sure
Wes Pauly goes down in, hits Gavin Hibbs in the rear end, and basically punts him going down in turn 1. Hibbs saves it. He does hit the wall. But man, what a hit from Wes Pauly going down into turn 1. I think he just misjudged that turn, Wheelman, by the look of it.
Yeah, it's hard to get these stock cars slowed down in time to hit your marks, hit the racing groove you want, and then be able to drive it off. So sometimes you get on the brakes a little late, and you do get into drivers.
Taking advantage of that is Mr. Matt
Matt
Coker.
Coker.
He's gained 2 more spots, Wheelman. Cronky's running 3rd. Coker's running 6th. So there very well could be a tie in the points as we speak right now. What we will do, if there is a tie at the end of this, we're going to go with the best finish in these
This stage or this
round.
This round, yeah.
This round, the best finish in this round out of those 2 drivers, if they do tie. So that will be the one that goes to Homestead. So it looks like it's going to come right down to the points here, Wheelman, to see who's going to make it to Homestead.
We got so much faster.
All right, let me ask you if you have the top 10 from that last stage to make sure we're on the same page.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Hang on.
Yeah, pull that up on your phone if you can.
Go ahead. I got Whirl,
Hang
Egan,
on.
Cronky.
Hang on. Let's start at number 10. Callahan,
Yeah.
Dura 9,
Yeah.
Cato 8,
Yeah.
Hibb 7,
Yeah.
Pauly 6,
Yeah.
Rogers 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
4.
No.
Okay.
I've got. All right, Callahan, Dura, Cato, Hibbs, Pauly, Rogers, Wallace, Cronky, Egan, Worrell.
Yeah, that's what I've got.
All right.
Okay.
Got
I just wanted to make sure we're on the same page. So we have 2 of us that have the stage 2 results.
Gotcha.
Okay. It's important that we get this right. We don't want to make any mistakes on it.
Exactly.
Hey,
What I'm going to do here is probably after this race, I'm going to go ahead and try to figure out the points before I go to bed and have them posted tonight. Since
Gotcha.
it's such an important race.
Yeah. Watching Ray Rogers here, he's not been able to get back into the top 3 like he was earlier, but he is running consistent lap times. He and Juan Benitez trying to chase down Matt Coker here.
Yeah, Coker can ill afford to lose any spots whatsoever where he's running at. He does not need to lose any spots. It's just going to be so close. It's going to be so tight at the end here that he can't afford to do that. Unfortunately for him, Will, man, he's got 2 of the fastest cars in the field right behind him. Had a little bad luck with Ray Rogers, Juan Benitez. Unless he can hold them off, looks like he's definitely going to lose those 2.
But he is doing a good job of holding them off right now. He's running consistent lap times.
Yeah, definitely.
Got James Cato in his Go Vols number 3 Chevy Camaro running very solid right here. Looks like a P5 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Well, man, what I can't believe there is Cronky went from gaining 1 point that last round, that last stage.
Say that again, Cato.
7.
Hang on.
I was saying y'all should switch to race control so you can talk over us. I just seen the part on the stream. I'm further behind, but
Gotcha.
I seen on the stream where he was trying to say something when we kept talking over.
How do we do that again? I totally forgot.
Bring up your radio controls and under transmitter, just go to click on race control.
Okay, now where is that radio at, Outlaw?
Well, man.
Anybody got a points update on the cutoff line?
Yeah, I tried to get it there.
Yes, you're very, very close. You and Cronky are battling, and it's pretty close.
Was it an F button?
Ah, yeah.
Coker, Nick said you were +3 when we ended the stage there.
Okay. Let's
Usually
get.
I hit my right button, left button pulls up, but it ain't doing it. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. See, I'm struggling to find the radio control.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm watching Ray Rogers and Matt Coker right here. Ray Rogers is on him like white on rice, Outlaw.
Yeah, Scott Spiled Matt needs to finish ahead of Cronky at this point, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I would say that he's within 1 or 2 points. I could go silent right here and try to figure this up in the next 10 minutes if you want me to do that.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll watch this battle right here.
Give me 1 second here and I'll try to do that right
10-4.
I got to go get a pen.
All right, no problem. I got it. Right. We're going to watch Ray Rogers and Matt Coker. This is the crucial spot on the track right here. Matt can ill afford to lose any track position. And we'll go get a quick check up front here. There's Brandon Lawless in P4. Alex Cronky runs 3rd. Crucial position for him. We look at...
Can I ask how far back I am right now?
Yeah, we're figuring it up right now.
10-4.
All right, we got Justin Egan still running P2. And Chris Worrell is somewhat checking out on these guys as he enters the dogleg now. We are with Justin Egan. We're about a second, anywhere from 9/10 to 1.1 seconds back. And then we got Alex Cronky is a second and a half back of Worrell. F12. Thank you, Jamin Banks. F12. Let me find F12. No, that's a camera. I do know that camera is F12. I want to say it was F10. No. Alt F10. Control F. No. That is, that brought up that. Alt. I don't know. I am struggling to find that. Oh well. It's okay. It's alright. We're watching Justin Egan here, P2. Alex Cronky's P3. P4 is Brandon Lawless. Another good run by Brandon Lawless. Here we go. This is a major battle right here. We got Cato running 5th. Juan Benitez needs a victory, charging his way up. He got his lap back. He disconnected.
Not F11.
Thank you, sir. F11. Let me find F11 on my keyboard. Still doesn't do it. It does not do it. But anyway, that's okay. All right, back to this. Juan Benitez disconnected after stage 1 and went a lap down. Ran the entire stage 2, 1 lap down, got it back, and he is charging to the front. It looks like he's going to need a caution flag to get new tires and get the field bunched back up. But Juan Benitez putting pressure right now on James Cato. Cato looks like he pulls over a little bit there. Juan, no, he does not pull over. He just takes a different route. Juan drives it hard into 3. Looks like he's going to be able to complete that pass. Pull somewhat of a slide job there on James Cato as he drove it hard out of 3, or hard into 3, hard out of 4, used up a lot of track, and took away James Cato's line. Now Cato right back on the bumper of Juan Benitez. We've got Ray Rogers looking to get his nose in the mix here. This is a 3-car battle, and all 3 of these positions. Matt Coker directly behind these guys, watching all 3 of these guys duke it out. Matt would never wish bad luck on somebody, but Matt would definitely like to pass these 3 cars here. That could be the difference in him going to Homestead. We have a caution flag. Let's try to find where our caution. All right, it's Gavin Hibbs. Let's do a quick replay here. Gavin Hibbs, moments ago. Oh, he just lost it out of 4. Didn't do a ton of damage. On that number 9 Camaro.
Did they cause a caution?
Didn't do a ton of damage. He's okay.
It was me.
Okay. So we'll go back up here.
I was just wondering. I saw that you weren't behind me there for a second. That's what I was asking.
All right. That caution.
I just scraped the wall a little bit.
That caution placed in the hands of Brandon Lawless, Juan Benitez, James Cato, Ray Rogers, Matt Coker. Alex Kroenke probably doesn't help him right here. If you polled him, I'm sure he would want to see that go green
crazy, man.
all the way. All right, so let's get this back on pit lane 2 as the drivers come in. We'll follow them down pit road. Let me go ahead and switch the camera over to this. We'll get a little bit different view. We'll watch that 6 car. Nailed his pit stop.
Sorry, Sean.
Sorry, I had my water in my hand. I got so scared right there.
Yeah, I thought
All right,
you
well,
were
man,
about
what
to
is the what do we got
no
caution?
We had Gavin Hibbs spin it out. He hit the wall out of turn 4.
My first on the AC.
Gotcha. Okay, who looks like Whirl coming
Yeah,
out front there?
Whirl won the race off pit road.
Alright, who hit the cone?
All right, it looks to me like man Justin Egan has solidified himself to Homestead. He will be going to Homestead no matter what the finish is here.
Okay.
He has 85
Hey, Brandon,
points.
did you hit
Right now,
speeding?
Kroenke has 53 points after that stage.
Yep,
Coker has
sure did.
51 points.
Okay.
So it's going to be up to Kroenke and Coker fighting it out here at the end to see who gets that 4th spot. But right now, James Cato and Gavin Hibbs are fighting. They only have 39 and 37 points. So
Okay.
looks like it's going to be up to Kroenke and Coker, who's only 2 points behind. But now that could change. Let's see where they're running out on the track right now. Let me look and see.
All right, Kroenke's going to come out 2nd, and Coker 7th.
All right, so definitely a big advantage here for Kroenke.
Mhm.
If he can hold status quo right here, looks like Alex Kroenke will make it into the final 4, Wheelman.
Right. But we are, what lap are we working right here? 61 laps to go. Still a long way to go. but a short time to get there. Most of these drivers
Right.
would feel that same way. Long way to go, short time to get there. We'll smoke in the Bandit reference.
That's right, big guy.
All right. Quick rundown here. We got Chris Worrell, Alex Cronky second, Egan third, Cato fourth. Juan Benitez, outlaw, has made his way up to P5.
Oh, yeah.
Ray Rogers P6, Matt Coker 7th. That's the driver we're keeping an eye on.
Before you keep going right there, you've got me muted, so holler down there and tell Cronky that right now after that last stage, he is 2 points ahead of Matt Coker.
If it doesn't get better, you should just like stay slow down there. Let everyone by.
Cronky is 2 points ahead of Coker.
Yes.
Coker and...
I hear you.
Never mind.
Okay, you can hear us.
I can hear him, Chris.
All right, here we go.
All right, here we go.
It's going to be the classic slow down and gas it just for Chris Worrell, just like he does on every restart. Matt Coker with a bad restart there. Looks like he's going to go 3 wide. Maybe
We could be 4 wide. No, we backed it off. We're 3 wide.
Matt Coker and Gavin Hibbs and GT Park battling out right behind him.
I couldn't see y'all take
Worrell's
off.
going to get the jump there. Egan is going to be running P2 with Alex Cronky hot on his heels here. Cronky's pit crew needs to be telling him he's got it to Homestead. Just be safe right here and finish ahead of Matt Coker, and he should be all right.
He should be. Juan Benitez! Oh, Benitez into Coker.
Benitez into Matt Coker. Big wreck in the back. Maybe he's going to cause a caution.
Oh,
We'll see
man.
here.
Better save those tires.
No caution is out.
Oh, come on.
Matt Coker
Someone
has went
spin,
to
bring
the
out a
pits.
yellow. It's going to screw Coker if you don't.
Are you serious? There's no caution?
Coker
How
went
is
to
that
the
not a
pits.
caution?
Coker disconnected.
Yeah.
Let's go rewatch that. Holy cow. Let's ride behind
What
Matt
happened to
Coker. Far chase.
One like blinked weird, and then everyone wrecked.
Let's watch Coker. Man, that is a tough break.
And he blinked. It was bad.
Man,
That's
somebody
unbelievable,
flipped.
man. Coker had a chance
GT
to be in
flipped
top
and
4.
stopped down on the track. They did not throw a caution.
I know
I
it.
mean, if you say that you can't see anybody, you probably hit pit road and
Wow.
go
Wow.
back in the field.
Wow.
Who said
That's...
they can't see
You gotta
anything?
quit from there.
They can't what?
What will happen? What just happened?
Somebody said they quit.
Especially with what's the safety.
Yeah. All right, so James
Hey,
Cato
can you show
getting a
that
little
on the screen?
loose. That's going to open the door for Ray Rogers back here in 4th to take over P4.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. How was that was not a caution. Literally, GT literally went like.
Yeah, GT was on his lid,
Yeah,
and there was no caution thrown.
Right.
That's about ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
About 3 of them.
That was about ridiculous. As we see GT Park here driving it onto pit road.
All of them.
Yeah, that's going to cost him his chance at any shot to go into Homestead, Will, man.
Yeah.
Definitely a bad shot for him and Matt Coker. Matt Coker was definitely in it to go to Homestead, and
Could
unfortunately
the
got
guy
caught up
who
in
hates
that.
Homestead make it to the final 4?
I think Matt
Homestead?
Coker got his quick repair on that last
He did.
last little wreck that he was in, and
He did.
It just ruined him after he got
Okay,
destroyed there. He
good.
just said, "Heck with it, man, I'm leaving." I hate that
I know
for him. I know he's
Coker's livid
aggravated
right now.
about that. Not his fault, but
not the keyboard.
unfortunately, man, he is definitely going
Who
to
wouldn't be though?
definitely going to
Think
not
it's more
make
than
it.
keyboard
Chronic
if
says,
he's
"Can
got
you please
more than
click on my
50,000.
name and unmute me?"
Chronic?
F10 is
You shouldn't
radio.
get your
He
man
just tried
to
it in
give up.
practice.
Somebody could have spun for him or something.
Who have I got muted?
Me, he's wanting
I
me to be able
tried.
to talk.
I tried to pull above it, it
Chat,
didn't
I
work.
guess. Don't worry about it.
I think you are.
I think you ought to use the quick repair.
Charlie Wammel doing fine, man. How about you? You can't
Oh,
access
dang,
your
if
black
he already
box
used
when you
his
have
quick
camera
repair,
controls
then
activated.
I don't blame
It says. No wonder we can't do that.
So with my camera controls,
With your camera controls activated, you can't.
Is Juan still
You
racing?
can't.
there you go.
Black box right
Okay.
Now. You gotta
Yeah,
be in
he's
the car.
right in front of me.
All right, let's go. You and me. Let's go to race control.
2 laps. 5 laps ago. Zcon.
Yeah, make sure you
How
click
did
on
you
race
do
control.
that?
Yeah.
Just hit F10 and it brings up your radio box.
I did. It won't bring mine up. Hold on a minute.
Is your cameras activated?
Not to mention
Should
that
be,
he didn't
no.
go on the restarting.
Okay.
They were swinging in the back of them.
Let's see. I'm gonna hit race and go down and do it, and then exit out.
Okay. There we go.
There we go. I got it.
Okay.
Click on all teams.
No, race control.
Oh, you probably want to leave jump one before something like that happens again. You're gonna have a lot of people mad at you.
I didn't see him blink or anything.
I didn't
He
either.
wrecked it coming off forward. It didn't show he went out on.
I didn't see the blink. I'm not saying he didn't, but I didn't see
Now,
it.
after they wrecked, one car kind of went through him, but I didn't see anybody blink.
Yeah, that was Coker.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll make him quit, all right.
Well, Egan's doing his best to stay with Whirl, but I'm telling you what, Whirl is actually the class of the field right now. Whirl, man, we're working lap 107
I'm not here to
of
make friends, but
156 laps here, so
Right.
less than 50 to go.
Flags, baby.
What'd he say?
So we're not here to make friends. We're here for checkered flags.
I'm trying to tell
That's
you what
right.
to do.
That's the old Daniel.
These guys are your friends you race with, and if you're blinking out that bad, you're causing wrecks. You got to be somewhat courteous.
Oh, Daniel Scott there. That's his favorite thing to say when he wins a race, boys. He ain't here to make friends. He's here to win races.
Checkered flags. Checkers or
well, my
wreckers.
connection just stabilized. So if I had left, I'd have lost my chances of winning. So now I'm back.
Okay.
I didn't see where Juan was blinking or anything. I just he lost control.
Yeah, several drivers said he did blink. Although we didn't see it on the replay, several drivers said they saw him blink.
That's a big 10 pull.
So we got Juan and James Cato battling it out back here. Juan in a familiar situation. He's going to need a caution to get caught back up.
Yeah, Will, man, look at P4 right now.
Yeah.
Look who's caught his way back up there and catching that little group. That's one Mr. Ray Rogers,
Yeah.
man. I tell you what, he was faster than lightning the other night in our race. Although it was nighttime, or went into the nighttime, the track was a little sticky. My goodness, he was so fast. And look at him now. He is gaining on Cronky, and looks like he's going to definitely get that spot. He could get up here and race him for the lead, that's for sure.
Yeah, Monday night he was very, very, very consistent. It took the long run for him to get up to you and pass you because you led most of the race. And he finally was able to get to your bumper there late and was able to pass you.
I'll be the first one to admit that if you go back and watch that one, I was trying to take his line away every way I could, and I did a pretty good job of it for 5 or 6, 7, 8, 9 laps. I don't know how many laps it was, but he kind of rode down into turn 1 and took my line away.
Yeah.
We met going down into turn 1 there, and didn't make it there, Will, man.
Yeah.
So I don't blame him. He had to do something to get around me because I was basically blocking him, and I waited too late to get down. I guess going into turn 1, he got in there a little quicker than I did, and I come down on him. So.
Yeah.
But it was a great race. I had a lot of fun. It was really good.
Yeah. Now, what we saw Monday night out of Ray was he was able to get into turn 3 and gain on you quickly, and you're starting to see that here on Cronky. Looks like he's really good off of turn 2.
Let's go the whole NASCAR season next year.
Then by the time they get into turn 3, he is gaining pretty good on the 57 car.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, World's wanting to do the whole 36
Chris,
car
how many
season
of us
next
do
year.
you think have $100 to join the iRacing League?
Oh, Lord.
Chris said he was going to pay for me.
Good Lord. I
Venmo me $100.
I don't know if I could broadcast that or not, Outlaw.
Yeah, it'd be
Help me win
$100
next week at
entry fee for
Homestead.
that.
I'll think about it. I'll use that money to pay for it.
$100,
Okay.
40 drivers.
See what I can do.
Go get them.
Let's do it.
Listen, I'll pay you well if you got a
Broadcast
good
36 races at $100 a pop. 40 drivers.
40 drivers.
Win, Chris, right here.
Hell yeah.
No, I'm just kidding, though, man. There ain't no way in the world. Especially during the summertime, I'll be gone too much.
Yeah, we can't do it. We
Couldn't
simply
do it.
can't
We'd
do
have
it.
to skip the summer session.
Yeah. There'd be about 10 races where we would have to.
Well, what we could do is do the whole spring, and then come summertime, we take a vacation and come back in August.
It's the old Formula One style. They take a summer break.
There you go. That's what we do. We take the Formula One summer break. Well, man, not much action going on the
We're
track
already
right now.
past
We still got
stage 2.
position 2, 3, and 4, just nose to tail. That's why we're
No,
not
it's
really
coming up
doing a lot of
in about 3
commentating right
laps.
now. Chris Whirl out to about 10 or 12 lengths Harley
Stage
lead
2
here
ended at lap
as they're
68.
working lap 116 of 158 here
Yeah,
at
it's a
Phoenix.
lap 119.
Looks like Alex Cronkey, Justin Egan's definitely on
That
their
was
way to
not.
Homestead
The
as
first
we
stage
speak
was
right
lap
now.
34, the second
The
was
points were
68.
extremely
This
close
is the rest of the race
until
here.
a few laps ago when Matt Coker was
that's
caught up in
probably
an
left this
accident.
lap.
He was racing Alex Cronkey pretty hard for that Homestead spot, and unfortunately, Will, man, his luck has run out
Is it
here.
over or
He's not
not?
going to be able to continue in the championship. But
Yeah.
a great season
Negative.
for Matt Coker. He won Talladega. He made it to the final 8 here.
He's got the fastest lap so far.
Right.
Definitely
You hate to see
fastest
that.
lap.
You really do hate to see that.
Kato, I'm gonna let
But
you have a spot, but
we have a backup plan for drivers who are not in the top 4.
Well, thank you, bud.
It is that P5
Well,
finishing
that's-
position.
I appreciate it.
So we'll
How do we
see.
see what the fastest lap time is in the race?
I don't know about the fastest lap time. We get that on the race report after the race.
Yeah,
But
I want the info here. Let's see.
All right, I'll tell you what I can
Egan
Oh,
do.
your
fastest
fastest
lap
lap
by
is a
itself.
9:32, 26:932, lap 13.
Whose is that?
Chris Worrell.
Okay.
26
And I will
4
go
at
look.
26.5.
Oh,
That's
crap.
practice, qualifying
Right.
race. All right, Cronky's fastest lap is a 26.56.
Really?
Yeah. Hey, look at there. Your boy Jade's hosting us over on the
Huh.
Twitch. Appreciate that,
down.
Jade.
But anyway, I don't know how to find that information. I'm just not very fluent here when it comes to looking stuff like that up here.
Okay.
All I know to do, Will, man, is jump in the race car and go fast.
That's
all
right.
I worry about. And hopefully, that's all I can continue to worry about.
Who wants to know their fastest lap?
World want to know who had the fastest
Oh,
lap
no,
time in the race
Kato.
so far.
I think caution might.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Caution's
man.
out.
This is going to be a crazy shootout, these last laps.
I heard Juan Benitez.
Four more on
I'm
you
watching.
again,
I
y'all.
don't see anything happen with him.
I should have stayed in front of you, Kato.
I think him and Cato's just
Yeah, that might have worked out better for me,
battling
man.
with each other here. That's all he was talking about. Nothing happened with him.
Then what caused that caution?
No.
is my-
I tell you what. Never mind. I'm going back here on coming to lap 121. Coming off 4 here, they wreck each other.
Oh, yeah.
Staying out.
Let's see what happens.
Here we go.
I don't think anybody's saying that.
It's like Cato got
Each
loose.
other. Kato wrecked
Yeah.
himself.
Cato got into the wall and got into Benitez. Ooh.
Don't do it, Justin.
Ooh. All right. Here's the
You are
deal.
pretty much secured in the homestead now, though.
There is some chatter about staying out.
No, they ain't
You
nobody
definitely
gonna
are.
stay.
Coker just
I'm
left.
telling you.
He's the next person with
I'm
the
telling you what I'm hearing.
You're definitely going to
But they are
homestead.
not staying out.
Finish, I'm guessing.
GT Park will stay out and get a wave around.
Even if you was to finish last, Justin, you're still in on that. Like you're walking.
Justin, your stage points have allowed you to clinch a spot
Yeah.
in Homestead. Congratulations.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we can confirm that Justin Egan is pointed his way in.
So don't do nothing stupid to me for this race, or I'll remember it next week.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So do something stupid?
I still remember Martinsville.
I like Martinsville.
Uh-oh.
No, Brandon.
Gavin Hibbs comes out 4th right there.
Justin, he has a memory of an elephant. I seriously wouldn't do anything. Don't give him any reason.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah, I forget a lot of things.
Gavin Hibbs wins this race. That changes a lot of stuff.
That puts him up there. It's
Yep.
going to take a spot away from Cronky. So
That is.
Cronky better hope nobody other than Chris
All right,
Worrell or
Gavin.
Ray Rogers or Justin Egan wins this race.
Some
Right.
of these announcements take me all the way back to Kansas.
All right, so let's see here. We've
So
got
if I dump Chris for the win, then that means I get to go to Homestead?
Cronky is running 6.
Oh, you're going to homestead regardless, and I am too. If you dump Chris, you get dumped next week.
Hey, I'm going to Homestead.
Cato Hibbs.
Aw.
Okay. Hibbs, Polly, Cronky, 15.
Yeah, top 3 are locked in.
I wished we had a stats department there, Outlaw.
Barn burner next week.
Hang on a minute.
You're doing a wonderful job. I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah, Alice Cronky, you're about 12 points up on Gavin Hibbs.
Did you put any
right
fuel
now
in your
for that
car?
last spot in Homestead.
Yeah.
You need to make
Yeah, me
sure
too.
Ray
Help
Rogers,
keep the
Justin
setup
Egan, or
running
Chris
right.
Worrell wins this race. If anybody else wins it other than them three or you.
Gavin and Cato, Nick
you're not
told me
going to
that
Homestead.
Cronky's basically good, so you guys would
Can
have
they
to
not hear
win.
me?
No, they
Cronky's
cannot.
Basically just
Why?
I don't know.
Did you not
Yeah,
mute me or something?
I've unmuted you. You're good.
That was my whole mindset coming into this race.
I don't know. I
Because
don't know what's
I'm
going
not
on,
good
man.
enough.
I don't either.
So,
So, summarize. Cronky is...
He's 12 points ahead right now.
Yes, go
Gavin
ahead.
Hibbs. He better hope Egan, Worrell,
Yeah, I ought to
or
bring
Ray
his radio
Rogers
box
wins
up and see
besides
what's
him.
up.
If anybody else other than them three or him wins, he's not going.
I will. Cronky, you're 12 points ahead right now of Gavin Hibbs.
wait, I'm 5th in the points? Are you kidding me?
Yes.
Yes, as of right now, yes.
Never thought I'd see the day.
All right, boys and girls.
Justin, you better slow down. You get that black flag. There you go. Come
Pace
on now.
car's off.
Oh, that pace car's off. Everybody on the coat.
All right, there's the jump by Worrell. Once again, he's done it all night long. He gets
Don't
out to
worry
about
about
a 2 or 3 car length lead going down into turn 1, and nobody can catch him after that. They're going to have to catch him on a sleeping on the restart and go door to door with him if they're going to do anything with him on the restart.
And force the issue.
Yeah, I don't understand why the same thing keeps happening restart after restart after restart. I mean, it just, you'd think they would learn after him doing it the whole season that they can get a better jump.
Yeah. Creatures of habit, Outlaw. Creatures of habit.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
We're going to keep an eye here. We're going to keep an eye on this 9 car. That's Gavin Hibbs. His way into the Homestead Miami Championship race is victory here. He's running P3. Leader Chris Worrell is already in. Justin Egan is already in on points. And Ray Rogers, who runs 4th in that 42 car, is already in.
Yeah, it's going to take a late race caution and some crazy pit strategy for somebody else to win, to beat Chris Worrell. And if that does happen, then he can definitely get his way into Homestead. If he can stay out, maybe take 2 tires or something like that.
Right.
That'd be the only way he's going to be able to pass these guys up front.
Yeah.
Are you guys like keeping track?
Right now, yes, we are. Right now, James Cato gets loose. Cato loose. Cato loose. Caution's out. Caution's out.
Caution come out on that?
I don't know.
I don't get that.
I don't know.
I think if we can get a couple more of these, I think I can do it.
Let's go from behind here, the far chase mode. This is the second time we've seen Cato just gets it down on the yellow line and accelerates and loses it.
Yeah.
He doesn't do a lot of damage. So.
Hey, I have someone looking at the Carfax for me, Justin. I'd like anyone but Chris to be faster with just as much as you would.
All right, pit strategy is going to come into play here.
Yeah, when I got that
28 laps to go. Are they going to go ahead and pit right here?
I don't know.
Or what?
I do not know.
If I'm Justin Egan, I'm doing the opposite of what Chris Worrell does. If
Agreed.
I'm the rest of the field, I do the opposite of what Chris Worrell does.
think
That's
about
just
that?
me, and that's the only way they're going to beat him.
Sorry, I ran out of
yeah.
talent.
You have to do something different than the leader, who has led every single lap of this race.
Yes, nobody's led another lap other than Chris Worrell.
Yeah. So it's rather obvious you're not going to beat him on speed.
Well, we still got 27 laps to go. That's all I'm going to say.
You're not going to beat him on speed. You're going to have to outsmart him, outmaneuver him, or something, because you're not beating him on speed.
Go for it, brother.
He's entirely too good.
See, they're all doing the same thing. It's not going to work that way. If they would all just stay down or something, I think they can beat him. But if they're going to match him with tires, they're not going to beat him.
Yeah. Maybe go 2 tires here.
I don't know. They just come off pit road about 6 or 7 laps ago. I'm sure somebody's going to try to. Maybe a Juan Benitez or a Gavin Hibbs would try 2 and make it be a wreck fest towards the end. And maybe they hold on. I don't know.
Perhaps. We'll find out.
We got a wreck in the pits back here in the back.
Why in the hell are you on the left side of pit road, cutting through stalls?
Ooh,
Who's that?
I don't know.
I am sorry, Wes. I am sorry. I don't know where my stall is. It's a curve. I wasn't on the left, okay? Look at the replay. I don't want to hit you as much as you don't want to be hit by me.
Zishan.
Zishan, your name is not Juan.
Got it.
Yeah, that was a.
I don't know. I heard Zishan too.
You know.
Nobody took
Yeah,
nobody
definitely
took
heard one.
any chance whatsoever right there. I don't
I bet
understand
you
that.
said Juan.
Wow. Nobody took 2 tires.
I
Yeah.
went through the pit because I was on the
If I'm
inside
Gavin
of someone
Hibbs,
and I
man,
didn't want them to hit me.
You too tired to
There ain't
hound
no
out of
way
it.
in the
Box
world I'm
before
going to
mine.
go anything other than opposite of what they're doing to try to get
That
this
was
win,
rude.
man. You're only on lap 132 of 158. You
Yeah.
got to get
Yeah,
out.
sorry about
Yeah.
that, Wes. Your spoiler.
And you got to
fine,
block
by
like
the
a
way.
son of a gun to win this thing, man, to get
That
the
big ass
homestand. What in the
red
world are
leg.
they thinking?
Actually, probably helps.
For $170, I'm doing
Not
something crazy.
Blocking the air.
Yeah, there's
Put that
no
in
way in the
plate
world
race
I'm going to
one.
stay behind
Like,
him the whole time. I'm going to lead some
negative to have
laps and
that
throw him off
part
his
there.
game and make him pass me.
Force him to pass
Hey,
me.
did this thing get stuck to my car? Oh, there it goes. I think that little blue cone got stuck in my car for a little bit. It made my car feel funny.
Uh-oh.
So off pit roads, we have Chris
Yeah, you
Worrell,
get real
Justin
tight if
Egan,
that
Ray
thing doesn't
Rogers
move.
up to 3rd, Cronky 4th, Gavin Hibbs 5th.
Yep.
Right there, see, Gavin lost a couple
Man,
more
that would have
spots.
been
Yep.
something.
He was 2 spots ahead of Cronky, so he
Get
dropped
that
back
cone
even
under
further.
me and get
He's
tight.
about 13 or
Lose this
14
race.
points behind him now.
Right.
You got Lawless, Callahan,
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
Wes Pauly, you got Cato, Dura, Benitez, GT Park, Matt Coker, who
I'll
is
tell you what,
out.
though, Justin, you
Right.
sure were something at Martinsville this year.
Man.
Yeah,
Fucking
Scott,
incredible
that's
out
what
there.
we're talking about here. Those guys should have stayed out.
Yeah,
Had
just like,
Chris went in, they
there's a
all
lot
should have
of,
stayed out.
Yeah, there's no way in the world them guys should have
Not
pitted
just
and left Chris
Martinsville,
Worrell
this is how
do
it
the
is with
exact same thing that he
Jacksonville.
does.
Yeah.
No way in the world I'd do that. Strictly Stock says, tell Willman to enable your chat, Outlaw. Yeah, he's got me
I mean, I'm
blocked.
glad I won the first two.
Watch this. I've done it. Enable
Yeah,
chat.
and that was a pretty cool race. It seems like everybody.
That's the second
enjoyed
time
that
I've
one.
done it.
All right, we'll see if that. We'll see
Yeah,
if
until the end.
Hey, you still
Well-
salvage second out of that.
Hey, if we get another caution here, Willman,
Which is
maybe they'll
pretty
try
great.
something a little crazy here.
We'll
going
find
towards the
out.
end of This thing, we'll see.
We'll find out.
I finished third in a tin can.
All we're paid to do is give our opinion and call the race, Outlaw.
No, I'm gonna win this race.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Ray Rogers right here in P3. Keep an eye on that
Could be
guy.
a spoiler.
Yeah.
Could be
Not
a
gonna lie,
spoiler.
I went through that.
The pace car is off. Be ready. I'll be looking up and ready.
Name
All right,
one person
wait
who
for
doesn't.
Worrell. He's going to jump it. There he goes. Same old restart. There, restart,
Green.
start after start after start.
Yeah, we've seen it time and time again. Chris Worrell out with about a 4-car advantage by the time they get down to 3. And then
they
now-
don't get any closer.
Exactly. And now they have to race their way up to his bumper. Then you have to worry about getting around him. So, yeah, I'm like you, Outlaw. I do something different, especially if there's another caution. I don't care if there's 3 to go. I do something different.
Yeah, I don't understand. They was just on pit road about 6 or 7 laps before that. I know the tires wear. I do understand that.
Right.
But golly, if I'm the rest of the field, I'm going to try to put him in the back.
Yeah.
Make him race my way up through there. He ain't going to have enough laps to come from the back to the front.
No.
Some of these guys, even just on 5 or 6 lap fresher tires, I don't think it was going to be a cakewalk for him. I really don't.
Right. This is not a mile and a half where you can keep it wound up through turns 1 and 2 and gain a lot of position on fresh tires. This is races as a short track.
Got a faster lap.
Yeah, I agree.
Woo, I just put down a faster lap.
Come on, man.
All right, a lap
Yeah,
136 wheel man of 158 here in the desert. It's coming down to the end of this thing. Chris Worrell's led every single lap tonight at Phoenix.
Oh, Wes Pauly. Wes Pauly.
Got a little loose on the inside.
Got loose, gathered his car, got it underneath him. He's back racing. James Cato up to his bumper, looks to the inside. James Cato looks to take this position.
Well, man, ain't it funny how it works out? Look at your top 4 cars.
Oh, yeah.
Top 4 qualifiers to Homestead.
Yep.
As we speak. It always works out that way in the NASCAR playoffs where your top drivers are always running in the top 4.
As they say, the cream rises to the top.
That's right. Now, I'm guaranteeing you that those 4 is going to be running top 4 next week at Homestead for the championship for battling for $170.
Yep. As they say, the cream rises to the top.
That's exactly right. And
I
you have
didn't.
tonight.
I didn't coin that phrase. A lot of people smarter than me coined that phrase.
Yeah. Very impressed with Alex Cronky
Yeah,
coming in.
very
to
good
this
run.
Race, 7 points behind, with 2 guys in front of him trying to get his way into the final race there. Unfortunately, Matt Coker had a bad run tonight, and also GT Park has not had the run that he needed. So that's enabled Cronky to leapfrog, get up there with Justin Egan for that last spot. Cato's not had a good night. Gavin Hibbs is having a real good night, but unfortunately, he was 17 points behind coming into this race, so he's definitely not made up enough points to get into Homestead. So right now, your top 4, Worrell, Rogers, Egan, and Alex Cronky is going to be battling next week, guys. Make sure you tune in for that. It's been a great season so far. It's not over with yet. We've got 1 more week to go, and I've really been looking forward to that Homestead race.
Right now,
Well, man, that's going to be my favorite race of the year. I love Under the Lights at Homestead. I hope we can start a little later in the evening and run them under the lights.
I think it's a 3:30 start, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So it'll start.
We should.
It'll start under the daylight and end under the lights.
I sure hope so. It's going to be awesome to see the winter burning down there, just like they do in the NASCAR playoffs, and get some pictures and interviews, and dish out a little dough next week, Will, man.
Yep. I'm looking forward to it as well.
Lap 142 of lap 158. Ladies and gentlemen, we're 16 laps away from the end. There's really not a battle won on the track right now. Everybody's strung out. Chris Worrell has pulled out to about a 20 car length advantage on the field. The best battles for position 2 between Justin Egan and Ray Rogers. Really nothing at stake there with those two. Those two have already clinched a way in. The one you really need to worry about, the only one that's not going to be able to make it is Alex Cronky. That is, the only way he's not going to make it is if somebody gets up there and wins, like a Gavin Hibbs or something late.
Yeah.
The way that he would not make it.
Right.
Everybody else looks like they pointed their way in or won.
Yeah, as long as Alex Cronky keeps Gavin Hibbs behind him, or at least delays him getting past him for a long time, Cronky will be definitely headed to Homestead.
Yeah, he just don't need anybody. He don't need anybody else to win.
Yeah, Cronky doesn't need any drama right now.
All the stars align.
He just stays like it is. It's over with. Have to say that 1,800 times it seems like, but I like to just make sure all the people watching understand that the situation here at this point, trying to keep it up to date as much as we can, like you do on the NASCAR, and next week we want to do that.
Kevin Hibbs. Kevin Hibbs. Caution's out.
What do you know? Kind of walk me through a lap here, please.
Uh-oh.
Well,
what are we going to do now?
That's true,
What are we going to do now, Will, man?
I do the opposite of what the leader does.
Here's that late race caution everybody's been looking for.
Well, this is
How many stays out?
Finish,
Hey, why not?
Will?
James Cato's going to have to stay out. Gavin Hibbs is going to have to stay out.
Boys, there's
Those
$170. This is a $170 decision right
Better
here.
not hit me.
Yeah, I mean, those two's definitely going to have to try to stay out here.
Oh, no, we're
and do
talking about
something.
this
Hibbs, Cato, GT Park,
Yep.
who is 2 laps down. He's not going to be
Yeah,
able to
that's
there, Will,
won't
man.
factor there.
But those two, Hibbs and Cato, can definitely stay out here and try to get the sparks flying here and really mess this thing up.
Let's see what happens. Does Chris Worrell throw everybody a curveball and stay out?
No, I'd say Chris is going to come in and get him forward.
We're going to find out.
All night. We'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure Justin Egan and Ray Rogers will probably follow him in and do what he does just to play it safe. But Cronky would probably need to do the same thing. It's going to be crazy. Let's see what happens right here.
Here we go. Here's the race in. Who will be pitting? Not Chris Worrell.
World?
Oh!
What? What in the world are these people doing?
And everybody stays out.
What are they doing?
I don't know.
Why?
I do not know.
I honestly don't know what to expect now.
God.
I do not know.
Race,
I would have
guys.
said it if
Go
I
ahead and
was
just
one
give
of
it
you
to
guys in
him.
the back, because I went from 8th to 1st in 2 laps
Yeah.
with 4 fresh tires earlier.
Yeah, Juan Benitez is telling them right there.
I was thinking about that.
Nuts.
Yeah, but you had also got the lucky dog that time too, and had a quick lap around, so you'd have had to fall to the back regardless, even if you didn't pit.
Man alive.
Just want to say I appreciate it. You took my lucky dog there, Juan. You took me out of the race, and now you took my lucky dog.
Oh,
it's
dang.
all good.
Gavin Hibbs wins the race off.
Chris, I'm about another guy. My car's totaled. I ain't got a chance to win it anyways.
You said you came from.
Did anybody else pit with Gavin?
I thought
Zishan pitted.
got the lucky dog earlier.
Zishan got any damage?
Oh, no,
Let's
this
take a
was
look.
in a
No, looks good.
Earlier in the day.
Let's get a closer look.
Him or Gavin could get up here and win this thing.
No.
We'll see. But
Zishan, his car looks really good.
You've been killing
I
it this
just
week,
cannot
haven't you,
believe
Warren?
that those guys right there, with him staying out,
Yeah, I won
dive
5
up the road
races
and
all
just
week.
drive past him. My goodness.
In the A series, and I won 1 B class.
Now Gavin Hibbs pitted right there.
Yeah, he's first one with 4 fresh tires. He's going to come out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th. Is that right?
That is what I've got. Yeah.
800
Hey, look, he could very well. He could very well get up here and win this thing with 4 fresh tires.
It's
I don't
possible.
know.
And I went from a 1.4 to a 3.6.
It is very possible.
I don't know.
All right, we'll parade around one more lap. We'll double file them up, and we'll go racing. For looking to be about 9 laps to go. We should get the green flag with about 8 to go. And I think we're going to watch, or have to watch, Gavin Hibbs or Zishan Dura.
Yeah, why would Cato not come down? He
I
would
don't
have
know.
fresh tires and be in the same spot he's in.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Goodness.
A lot of this could be drivers worrying about finishing 5th, so points being a premium for some of these drivers.
Well, I can understand that, but those fresh tires are going to do nothing but allow you to go around everybody much quicker.
One old tire for boy.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, look, I'm not driving. I'm
Yeah.
not crew chief, so I'm just here to call the race. But, you know, we like to know what's going on sometimes.
Sure.
Don't worry about it.
Keep an eye on Gavin Hibbs here. I've got it on the blended view. I'll let you know about the restart. I bet somebody spins their tires here, maybe
That's
or something. I don't know.
possibility. Possibility. Make sure
We
we're
will
live.
see.
We are.
It's gonna be faster.
All right.
I'll give it to you to come up.
All right, they're door to door here, Will, man, going down into turn 3.
I will,
You've
man.
got them 2 by 2 stacked up 5
Chris,
rows.
why are we stopping?
Okay, the car's
We're
down.
not
Be ready.
stopping. We're moving.
Oops, sorry.
Chris Worrell's got them stacked up heavy. There he goes. Big jump for Chris Worrell. That is, man, I don't know, Will, man. There's a lot of things I ain't understanding about this race.
Oops, sorry, I went the wrong way on the camera.
I am not
Oh, does it
understanding.
look like
Oh,
that?
Gavin Hibbs. Gavin Hibbs.
yeah.
Gavin Hibbs, West Polly into it.
Big wreck.
We stayed green, I think.
Well, I think Gavin had a great run right there. I watched him get under 2 cars. He thought, man, I've
Sorry,
got
everyone,
this.
down
He
the
gassed
apron.
it a little quick, and he spun it.
Yeah, he was loose. He was loose coming into that dog leg.
Yeah. Lap 151 of 158. We got Chris Worrell leading. Gavin Hibbs P2. The battle right now is for P3. Lawless and Ray Rogers.
Right.
No, is that Zishan? That's Zishan.
That's, Zishan's in 5th right now.
Yeah, okay, that's Zishan in 5th. Zishan could come up here and make some
Yeah,
noise here in the last few laps.
Zishan is begging for a caution
Fresh
flag.
tires and a quicker pair.
Definitely.
First time I've been fast since lap 5.
All right, here we go.
Boys, I mean, don't look now. Now, we've said this a lot, but Justin Egan's on the bumper
Thank
of
you.
Worrell.
There he is. He's got it. How low is he going to go, Will, man? Down into turn 3.
How hard will he drive it in? How hard will he? He's going. They are door to door. They are door to door. They're rubbing.
Door to door. Here it comes off 4. I think Worrell's going to have the advantage coming off 4. Is he going to be able to stick with him and hang with him? Here comes Zishan Dura with those 4 fresh tires too, Will, man.
4 fresh tires may prevail.
Up and run? I don't know. We're going to see. Here comes Dura with 4 fresh ones. He's going to go underneath.
Zishan has to win. Zishan Dura in that 12 car has to win this race. He will punch his ticket to Homestead.
No, he's not even eligible.
What do you mean? Oh, that's right. That's
Zishan is
I
not
know,
in
I'm
the
killing it. I don't know how.
brain fart. My bad.
Look at there. Look at there. Look there with them tires. Dude.
4 tires. We got a wreck in the back.
Called it, didn't we, Will, man?
We did call it. I totally forgot Zishan was not part of it.
Zishan Dura with the lead and the caution comes out. Boys, wow. Go from the back to the front.
Wow.
We're doing it all over
With
again.
4 fresh tires, Will, man.
I wish I would have known.
We
you'd
look
have got
like
that much
geniuses
speed
now,
out.
though.
We do. We do. I look like an idiot.
I told you. I told you. Juan Benitez called it, boys. He told him. He said you can go from the back. He said, I don't know why you're not pitting. You can go from the back to the front with 4 fresh tires, and nobody went down pit road.
Someone finally got my iRacing luck on video in like a 2-second clip.
Drivers, there will be 2 green-white checkered attempts.
Let's let every single lap of this race.
Dang,
wow.
I almost got Chris at one point.
Unbelievable. We seen it. We seen him coming from the back.
We did.
I said, keep an eye on him.
We watched that.
The 5th. I said, there he is. And man,
like
they got the
only
battling up
chance
front. Him and Justin Deegan got battling up front. And that allowed Zishan just get up there and just move.
Was that
man.
right.
Awesome.
You under me there, Steven? Where I got loose?
Yeah, that for Matt too. We was looking forward to seeing him and Crockett battling out. That was good. Now, what are we going to do here? Are we going to pit? Are we going to stay out? What are we going to do?
I am definitely pitting.
Zishan's definitely staying out. I would definitely do that too.
Chris Worrell will come down pit
He's
road.
the only one.
What are you doing?
Oh yeah.
That was all my fault there, Steven. I got loose out of the turn. And,
so what we got somebody trying to get a lap back in. So it's going to be
that's
1, 2, 3,
GT Park.
4 cars.
I mean, I know it doesn't matter, but
this race right here is dramatically turned
everybody.
again.
It has.
You've got Chris Worrell. He's going to come out probably 5th.
Yeah, I'm so mad.
Or
I couldn't get up
6th.
there.
Off pit road here with fresh tires, and we seen what Zishan Dura just did with fresh tires. But
yes,
now look,
we did.
Zishan's got enough fresh tires left that I think he can hold him off. He gets out and do a big
yeah, there will be 2 green-white checker here attempts if needed. Yeah, I had a brain fart there. I thought Zishan, for whatever reason, was racing his way towards Homestead. He was not. He's not eligible.
He hadn't qualified.
Yeah,
he hadn't qualified.
Yeah,
yet.
my bad on that one.
What a stunner! What a stunner it has been here at the end of this race. It went from total domination to craziness at the end with the tire strategy. And give him some credit, Will, man. Even though he had 4 fresh tires, Zishan Dura still drove it through the field and passed those guys with the 4 fresh tires. You still got to drive it on a slick track.
Right.
Very impressive right there. Very impressive.
I agree. I agree.
You wouldn't.
Now,
and Will, man, we've got Chris Worrell starting
P8.
I don't think there's any way he's going to be able to come up here and win this thing with just 2 green
2 laps to go.
Yeah, I don't think
if Zishan didn't have that luck at Kansas, he would.
All right, so I'm looking here.
Thanks, guys.
Gavin Hibbs starts 5th.
I think one more caution would be awesome.
Would be the only winner.
I think you're right, GT.
That would knock out an Alex Kroenke.
Be watching out for me.
If I'm not mistaken.
If Hibbs, Cato,
thank you, Juan. I would just like to remind everyone that Chris has won multiple times.
Right, that's what I'm seeing.
Walked into the championship for.
And Gibbs will be starting 5th.
To let him buy anyone in the field.
So.
Hey, I know one thing. Hibbs
is going to start 5th, but he did not pit right there.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
The man of the hour right now is Zishan.
Yeah.
What a great pit strategy. We called it, Will, man. Why not go down pit road? Do the opposite of what he did. Zishan and Gavin Hibbs, the only 2 that actually did that.
Yeah.
Man, look how much it paid off right there.
Yeah.
Surprised no one else.
Holy cow. Got 1 to go, Will, man.
1 to go.
2 green-white checkers right here. Are we going to be able to get through 1 green-white checker, or are we going to take 2? What do you think?
Well, I'm going to say it's going to take 2, Outlaw.
Yeah, I'm going to keep my eye on Chris Worrell. Is going to be starting on the outside of row 4 here.
Yep.
If Zishan can get a good jump here, there's nobody going to catch him. I'm telling you right now. If he
I agree.
drive the turn or anything like that, nobody's going to catch him in 2 laps.
I don't think you take your eye off this 22 car of Justin Egan. He's had good restarts.
Older tires, Will, man.
Older tires, no question about it. Older tires.
What you got to look at here is Zishan with the good jump, and look at the 6 car. How fast can the 6 car come through? If there's 2 green-white checkers and he can gain 2 or 3 spots right here, then he's going to have a great shot.
Right.
With the 2nd green-white checker, that's the only way he's going to win.
All right, Egan is door to door here with Zishan Dura. Pace cars off. Green flag, green flag.
Yeah, and Worrell's going to jump the outside here. Juan Benitez goes up to block him.
Juan Benitez says, "No, you're not."
Put him in the wall, and Zishan is way away. Chris Worrell back up way high here. Looks like if this gets back around to the white flag here, Will, man, Zishan's got this one. He's got about an 8-car length lead here. Going down into the turn. It's not going to happen. They're on the wall, but they're still going.
They are still going. Alex Kroenke up to P2.
This one is Zishan's to win right here. It's at the white flag. All he's got to do is take it home, and blueprints of exactly what he's going to do. What a great call by the crew chief there. Alex Cronky's going to bring it home P2, it looks like, with James Cato back in the back and a little sideways. But, man, what a great run for him. Cronky's going to make one last attempt at it. Not going to get it. The man of the hour, Zishan Dura, is going to capture the checkered flag here at Phoenix tonight.
Zishan Dura.
For Homestead, great job by Zishan Dura. Great pit strategy. He's the only one that took a chance, and it definitely paid off right there. Congratulations to him. Congratulations to our top four, Chris Worrell, Ray Rogers, Justin Egan, and Alex Cronky to making it to Homestead. Great race to call there at the end, Will, man. Great excitement.
My bad.
Much excitement. Looks like a lot of drivers congratulating Zishan on the cool down lap.
Horrible season. Thank you all.
Yeah, we'll get a word here with Zishan Dura while we watch him burn it down here. Our top,
good job, Zishan.
Our finishing order is Zishan Dura, Alex Cronky, Brandon Lawless, Juan Benitez, Chris Worrell's your top 5. Justin Egan, Ray Rogers, Gavin Hibbs, Stephen Callahan, James Cato, your top 10. 1 lap down is GT Park. Wes Polly finishes 10 laps down in 12th. 62 laps down was Matt Coker in 13th. And that is our finishing order tonight. Yeah.
All right, drivers, you got a copy? Drivers, you got a copy?
See, they won't.
You're copy. Yeah, they can hear you.
Driver, you got a copy? Anybody?
I got you, Outlaw.
There you go.
There we go. All right, just want to take a moment to congratulate the top four that has made it to Homestead. Chris Worrell, Ray Rogers, Justin Egan, and Alex Cronky. You made your way to the championship four. Just want to say congratulations to each one of you. We'll see you next week. Good luck to all of you. And Zishan Dura, the winner tonight at Phoenix, my man. A great call on the pit strategy there at the end to get the 4 tires. Gavin Hibbs was the only two that went down pit road. Talk a little bit about that pit strategy and how you drove through the field there.
Yeah, well, Nick Kessler and I, we decided on that caution that we were going to pit no matter what, and we thought everyone would pit, absolutely everyone. But when we saw only like a handful of guys pitted, we decided on 4 instead of 2 at the last second, and that really won us the race.
Yeah. Outstanding work.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Tires mean so much here. Man, Will was actually surprised that nobody was doing the same as you guys, but hey, their loss is your gain, and they gained your checker flag tonight. Congratulations, young man. We'll see you next week.
Thanks so much, Outlaw.
Yeah. Shoot ya.
Alex Cronky. Big guy, you come in 7 points behind the next
cutoff
competitor there for the cutoff. You had great stage finishes. And you had a great race finish. You raced your way into Homestead. Talk to us about your race tonight.
Man, I'm pumped up. I really wanted to get in that Final Four once we started the season. I feel like I kind of got pushed around a little bit earlier in the season. And, man, after Martinsville, I knew it was going to be really tough. I think I was 15 points out. I only completed like 2 laps until I got taken out, and I was like 20 laps down in that race. But, yeah, man, I'm pumped up. I really wanted to make this Final Four, and I made it.
Oh, he has. He has indeed. Well, you sure have, man. Congratulations to you. Awesome run today. We'll see you in Homestead next week.
Brandon Lawless finished position number 3. Great run there at the end, big guy. He was hanging around top 5 all day. Talk about your finish here, coming home P3 at Phoenix.
That shows never give up, man. When Juan blinked out, I was in that wreck. I thought I was gonna blow my motor up, went a lap down. Just hung in there, and I should have pitted when Zishan did, and I almost did, man. I think that's what cost me. But anyway, top 3, I'll take it.
Shoot, yeah.
Great run. Congratulations, big guy. Juan Benitez, P4 man. We're gonna talk to you. You still in here?
I think Juan has disconnected.
Yeah, I wanted to hear what Juan was going to say about that race. But anyway, congratulations, everybody.
I'm here.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is. Okay. Juan, a lot of excitement tonight, big guy. Wow. A very eventful race. Talk to us a little bit about your night.
Well, it's just like every night. bad luck was on my side again, but I made the best out of it and finished fourth.
We put on a show.
Yeah, you put on a show for everybody, man. And we do appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. And thanks to everybody else for joining us. And we'll see you guys next week at Homestead.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night, everybody.
You bet. Congratulations again,
Thank you.
Zishan Dura, for putting on a heck of a good strategy there at the end and taking that checkered flag. With 30 laps to go, we're seeing Chris Worrell completely dominate it, and the turn of events there late.
Congrats to Zishan, Alex, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, man. That was it. Just kind of, for me up here now, when you're driving the car, you have to think, quick.
Yes,
and
yes, you do.
For us up here to see everything, kind of look down on it, it was a no-brainer for us to pit
right
there, or do the opposite of what he did.
Right.
And man, Zishan made us look good right there in the booth. That's
yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely. Man, I just absolutely did not get a picture of Zishan's car.
Again?
Yeah, I totally did not get a picture of Zishan's car. Dang it. Anyway, I'll go back and post a picture of that after we get the stream uploads and whatnot. But
that's 10-4.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Congratulations to him, man. That was a good run. That was a heck of a good run.
Yeah, it was. Very good job tonight, Will, man. Good race.
Yeah. So do we have where we are in the 5th place points? Do you have that right off top of your head?
I'm going to have to figure that one
out. I figured so. I figured so. But we do know our top 4. Next Thursday night we'll conclude this season. There should be fireworks like no other. This aero package in the Cup cars should keep these drivers close together, and it should be a heck of a good show Thursday night.
Yeah, it's going to be good, Will, man. A lot of money on the line, and
Thank you, Gavin.
Expect to see some fireworks here, that's for sure. So.
Gavin, would you care to send that picture on Twitter, please? I would greatly appreciate that. I exited out of the room before I got a race-winning picture, and I regret that. But I would really appreciate it if you could send that over our way. That'd be outstanding. So
definitely.
Outlaw, outstanding work tonight, man. Behind the mic, you're as good as Dave Moody up there, and a lot of fun listening to you call these races.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, I enjoyed the heck out of it. It was a good run. It turned out to be a really good race, and a lot of drama, a lot of emotion. A couple drivers got involved in some stuff and basically ruined their season, but they still have a chance. I believe they would have a chance finishing for them 5th place points. So we'll see. We shall see. Outlaw, we're going to go ahead and shut her down, and wish everybody a good night. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for tuning in with us, and probably won't be back online till maybe Sunday night after that Cup race. I'm going to be out of town all weekend, and maybe Saturday night. I don't know if I'll be home in time or whatnot. I don't know yet, but my weekend, my iRacing is still up in the air at this point. So, in other words, we'll see you next time. Everybody take care.
Good night, everybody.